Hey guys, we're doing Mario Kart games now. Yeah!
Welcome to Mario
Welcome up there,
Kart.
buddy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
some little odd people in the house. We got Dikey in the house.
Yo, what's up?
We got Mike in the house.
What's up, guys? Duderock18 here.
We got Jeremy in the house.
My name is Jay Jugular, and I'm happy to argue any Mario Kart facts I have to argue today.
We got Kevin in the house.
Oh man, I cannot wait to prove people wrong again.
We got John in the house.
I have played every single game on this list, unlike you guys.
And we got Sean in the house.
I'm here to remind everyone that no matter how much we'll debate on these games, all of them are worse than Crash Team Racing.
That's true.
Controversial?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Anyway.
Well, we're gonna we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So yep, we're gonna go chronological order like we've been doing for the past tier list debate. So up first we got Super Mario Kart, and I know it's been a while, so I'll remind people. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. You're gonna take the game, place it where you think it deserves to be, and then we'll discuss why people are wrong, as Sean likes to say. So, Super Mario Kart. 3, 2, 1, go.
You get the feeling we're in
E tier.
order. Let's see.
I know what that's
Yours
going.
is expected. Yours is expected. Yours is expected. Yours is
Jesus.
unexpected, actually.
Jesus,
Shit.
Nike. Holy shit. B.
Jesus.
There's
must
a
not
few
put-
unexpected
What
ones here.
Nike?
You must love that game a lot,
It's
though.
D. No, it's D, right?
Yeah,
It's B.
Wait, how do you see other people? I'm only on mine.
So
Go to
what you
this.
can
Watch
do?
multiple streams, I think.
Yeah, there's another thing where it's like a little eye icon, and you can click it, watch multiple streams, and check everyone else's out.
Oh.
So Noah records his videos.
Alright, Jeremy, you in the same boat?
Alright, so let's start with
Pretty much like,
Daiki, since he is the most positive out of everybody.
Okay, so I don't have too many strong feelings to this game, but the reason why I put it up so high compared to everyone else is because I don't really have anything negative to say about it either. I have little experience of the game, but the experience I do have is mostly positive. So, unlike some games on this list, with the character roster, the items, the tracks, I don't really have too many complaints, honestly. And I feel like it was kind of a nice start to how other games evolved over time. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I put it in B.
Fair enough.
Alright, do I go next?
Whoever
We
wants
can
to
go.
go
Whoever
next.
wants to go.
Alright,
next.
well, I put Super Mario Kart as F, actually. Because I've played Super Mario Kart. Like, first of all, the controls are a little bit, like, iffy. And I'm playing on a track, and I feel like I'm a complete giant, and everything is just flat. Like, I sometimes I can't tell if I have to turn or if I have to go here or there, and I don't get how like people could play it. I mean, look, if people like it, that's fine, but for me, I can't. It's just not, in my opinion, not a good game to me.
I'm gonna wheelbarrow off of Mike because I pretty much have the same opinions. I hear a lot of praise for this game when it revealed on the Super Nintendo Online thing, and I was excited to play it for the first time. And I even played it with Sean, and we played the multiplayer for our first experience, and we didn't really have that good of a time. And I don't think I would ever pick it up ever again.
I don't remember that, honestly. I'm
So,
not gonna lie.
so for me, I can say I like the game. I'm mad about it, right? So the reason I say I'm mad, mostly is because it's a good start to Mario Kart, right? It set up the fundamentals of go-kart racing with Mario characters, and I can say in this day and age, going back to Super Mario Kart, I don't think is ideal. So, like, for someone to play it, I always say when someone's playing Super Mario Kart, it's just to play it to see what it's like. I normally don't play it for enjoyment, like, to be honest. Because it's just something I'll play just to be like, oh, I'm interested. I want to get a challenge real quick. Okay, I'm done. If I'm gonna play a Mario Kart game for fun, I'd rather play Mario Kart 8, which we'll get to later. But for me, I just like the fact of where it started, the origins behind it. Like Daiki, I don't have too much bad to say about the game nowadays. Yes, it is very stiff. It's weird to control. I don't like the balance of items for CPUs because CPUs get every fucking item in the book that you can't get, like Mario and Luigi getting power stars all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. But I like the fact that it started this great series. It's not something I just go back to, which is why I'm kind of like, man.
Honestly, the game doesn't really offer anything that's like unique. At least nowadays, it's like a decent start of it, but I put it in D simply because like the game isn't really bad. It just shows its age. Like it looks impressive for especially for the console and such, but when you compare it to like later games in the franchise, I know people say like, "Oh, that's unfair because games always get better," and I'm like, not for a lot of franchises. A lot of franchises you can still go back to the older games and still get something of value out of it. I don't think there's much here. Like, it's not bad. It's just not super interesting. Honestly, kind of just exists.
Okay, so I understand that it's the first game in its time, and yeah, it revolutionized what it is as a series. But like Sean said, it didn't age very well, and it does feel very slippery. I do intend to spin around most of the time when I'm trying to make a really tight turn there, and it's just like whenever I feel like I'm turning, it doesn't like turn like all the way through. Like it's like a second late. It just it feels weird, and I'm not gonna bash the character roster because it's the first of its kind. Very decent selection at during the time there. Um, I definitely have a much better opinion on it than I did when I first played it the first few times. I was getting used to it, but not as useful enough to like make me want to play even more. There are better Mario Kart titles, obviously, but nothing really much else to say except it's whatever. I guess I'll play it every once in a while, but I'm not gonna go back to it anytime soon. So yeah.
John's the only one who didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So I don't really have much to say since I would say the same thing as you guys. But for me, now, other than just saying, oh, it's the first of its time and all that, the graphics don't age well, the gameplay, um, at times it can be quite fun depending who you're playing with. I mean, this is one of those games where it's a hit or miss. I would play older entries over this one. But if it's like something that we never often play for whoever it is, like, I'll be down to give it a shot. Um, some tracks are better than others. Playing it on Rainbow Road's a nightmare.
Hmm.
I mean, the multiplayer can be fun with your friend, just with one friend. Really, the computers can just, they can just fuck off. The computers can be outrageous, annoying, and that's why no one ever plays in 150 at all because the computers are fucking cracked. I swear. Other than that, I mean, it was a good attempt for what it was, and it started the series today. But obviously, some entries just handle it better. So I mean, I just give it a C. It's not. I don't hate it, but I don't. I wouldn't say I love it. It's kind of the same with most people here.
And with that being said, we are moving on to Mario Kart 64.
Oh no!
3,
Oh, no.
2, 1, go.
Jesus.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yep.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yes, Dyke.
So I'm actually
Yep.
going to be curious with. I'm letting John go first because he puts it as middle of the road compared to everybody else generally saying whether they like it or not.
Okay. So, I'll be the one to unleash the war. First of all, now I'm indifferent compared to everyone else. Now, granted, I can agree on what some people's opinions about to say. Honestly, I don't agree that this game is fantastic. It is garbage. Honestly, it is not great. However,
Oh.
it can still be fun at times. It's like a guilty pleasure in some way. You know, the tracks. What makes up for this game is the music, the tracks, but the graphics are horrendous, honestly. And yes, it's an N64 game, but Diddy Kong Racing looks better. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna let the ugly graphics ruin the experience. It can be fun to, with friends, depending who it is and how and what in the mood you are. Really, it's like a fun replay value game to play every once in a while. But at the same time, the steering, the controls are awful. The item balance is horrendous, even though it can be quite janky. It's gonna be a mess, honestly. It's a fun mess, but it is not perfect. The fact that people say it's like the best game in the series, I do not see it at all. Like, I don't see it. It's not. There's far better Mario Kart games than this one. It's like Super Mario Kart but better. But that's not saying much in my eyes.
So for me, the way I kind of want to look at it, so I won't say it's good in this day and age. When I was like 5 and 6, this game kicked ass, mainly because it was one of a kind, right? There wasn't any other Mario Karts to really just be like, oh, I'm gonna go play this right now. The only other Mario Kart I could say would be Double Dash, and I only had 2 Mario Karts. Now, for me, why I like Mario Kart 64 Pros, it the music's good, the tracks, albeit all of them have already been brought back in retro form, other than Wario Stadium. They're all iconic tracks that I remember well. The Raceway theme sticks in my head really good, and just as a whole, I honestly think Mario Kart 64 is just like John said, is a guilty pleasure in my eyes. Like I do play it. I don't really just play it like I used to a lot when I was a kid, but it's a guilty pleasure, like how I call Sonic R a guilty pleasure. Just because I can play it, I can play with some friends. Jank shit happens, we laugh about it. People will bitch, gripe, complain, and it's funny. It's funny to me. Yes, Diddy Kong Racing graphically looks better. Crash Team Racing in that era for the PlayStation 1 was probably something I prefer playing over Mario Kart 64. The biggest cons, very noticeable when you're playing by yourself, CPUs have, what's it called? When they come back really fast.
Rubber banding.
Rubber banding, yeah. So rubber banding is very much so an issue in this game when you're playing alone. It's fucking annoying. Um, when you're playing with your friends, I think this is probably the best way to play. I haven't played this game alone in a very long time, and I think the only thing that also holds it back is there's no music when you play multiplayer, so that's kind of dull. But yeah, I don't think this game is terrible. I think it's good for multiplayer, but that's it. I wouldn't play it alone. There's other Mario Karts I'd probably play by myself, but it's not much I can say bad about it. Other than graphics, it doesn't look good in this day and age compared to other Mario Karts, of course, because it's old. So
I think it's bad.
I think it's bad.
Well, for me, I put Mario Kart 64 actually as A because when I played Mario Kart 64 when I was a kid, like it was like the whole nostalgic thing about it. Like it was to me, it was like fun, competitive. I mean, I didn't like the part where there are the yellow bombs when you're playing on what is it, 150cc or mirror mode.
It's just mirror mode.
All right,
No,
well,
mirror mode. It's
it's battle
multiplayer.
mode. It's just
Multiplayer
battle
mode.
It's on
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Multiplayer and
but I
battle
mean,
mode.
yeah, but anyway, like I love the tracks because they're lots of fun. The items are always look at the items depending on what you get, and the graphics. I mean, yeah, they were a little meh because it was the Nintendo 64 days. I mean, we don't have the graphics like we have now, but it's still something to go by of like remembering my childhood of playing this all the time, especially with my friends, whether it be over the weekend. And playing by yourself is kind of a little not fun, but when you play with friends, I find it as actually a lot of fun. And the music, I love the musics, especially my favorite track of all time in this is Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is the longest but fun track, and in my opinion, I just think that it deserves the A spot just because of the nostalgia.
Man, I really hate to go next because.
Well, then don't go next then.
Go next.
Just
All right, go. You go, Kevin. Let Noah and I go last.
All right, fine. All right, so this is personally my favorite Mario Kart game, not because of this, like not just because of nostalgia, and also the best Mario Kart game I ever played. This is honestly also my first N64 game that I got because I got a new N64, and this is actually my first ever console that I've gotten, and Mario Kart 64 is the first like game that I ever owned. So I was very happy with that. And even now, like, yes, it is super janky. Definitely agree on that. But it's a fun kind of jank for me because I'm played this game so much, I just gotten used to the jank. And yes, the tracks, most of them are very, very good. Except most of them for Special Cup and Bowser Castle. Um, and it has the best Rainbow Road due to how cool it looks and how um I wouldn't say I'm like how long it is because it can get tedious at times, but at least you can like look around and explore and stuff. But then again, you have to worry about the chain chop
I was just about to say that.
and tom toms. Um and just a very a much better character roster. Even though characters you get characters that are memorable now like Donkey Kong and Wario and um I think that's it. I think everyone else is the same. Um, yeah, music's really good. Excellent multiplayer, whether it's racing or battle. Uh, but those that music issue is a problem, and the yellow bombs are a huge fun killer when you get hit by them. Um, and even though the items don't really work quite efficient, actually they're like the worst set of items in any Mario Kart. But that's fine because I fucking hate items anyway. But um, but besides all that, at the end of the day, I absolutely love this game to death. I don't care what anyone else says. Um, this is still gets the first place gold, in my opinion, and always will.
Turkey.
Okay, so the reason why I put it in S tier is because, well, personally, looking at the games all on the tier list, this probably is in my top three, maybe even top two. I'll have to see by the end. But yeah, this game, in terms of single player, it can be okay. It can potentially be like most Mario Kart games, where like the items can screw you over and all that. But in terms of multiplayer, this game just hits so differently. I remember when
Does all right.
I remember when well, I didn't own Nintendo 64 back in the day. And when I first went to a friend's house, there would there would actually be four of us playing together at some points in our life. And yeah, those times made me really care about Mario Kart as a whole throughout my life. And yeah, I'll be very grateful for those times, as well as playing the Mario Kart games even now with you guys. And yeah, even though that this game has 8 playable characters, even though the the graphics weren't the best or the controls were iffy and some parts of the track would just screw you over for no apparent reason, I don't think it devalues it in terms of ranking it down a tier list. I think the memories that this game holds.
Which one of us is going first, or are we both working together?
Honestly, you can explain it a hell of a lot better than I can. I'll just fill in some blanks if I feel like there are some.
Okay. So, I understand that a lot of people have very fond memories of this game, and they hold it very highly on their hearts. And of course, that's nothing to really take away from the experience that you've had of it.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I think this game is aged like milk. I think to say that the graphics aren't the best is kind of a nice way of putting it. There are many other games, even on weaker consoles, that I've seen genuinely look better. like the PlayStation 1 is a weaker console than the N64, but there's a few kart races on the PS1 that I think look better than this. They also control better than this. Whenever I was playing this game, both I didn't grow up with this game. Instead, I kind of played it first on emulator, and then I played it a couple times afterward with a few friends. Not just like on Parsec, not on Parsec, but just like other ways. And every time it felt like I was fighting the game. With the first few tracks, it's not so bad, but I feel like it controls similar to Diddy Kong Racing, but the difference is Diddy Kong Racing's tracks are made with its controls in mind. I don't think this game's tracks are made that way, which makes it so that a lot of them are needlessly frustrating, and there's a lot of things that pile up. Like, in multiplayer, I don't think the bombs are just a little fun killer. I think they're a massive fun killer.
I agree.
They aggressively ruin so many tracks. And Rainbow Road itself would be fine, but there are some placements on it where it is just straight up unfair and unfun. And it happens so often, and it piles up continuously that it means even on fun tracks, it's not fun. I played this game with Jeremy and Noah and Eli on my birthday, and I hated it. I enjoyed it at first, but after a point, I became so irritated and frustrated that I rage quit. And I personally just think that this game doesn't hold up. It's honestly, going to 3D was worse. I feel that Super Mario Kart was a little better. And that's going to be a controversial opinion, but the N64 has better games.
So the only thing I can say in kind of rebuttal to that, the main argument from all of us is really just nostalgia, which,
Yeah.
let's be honest, like that can only hold up a game so well, right?
Yeah.
But the biggest thing, I would say, another thing is multiplayer, right? Now, in regards to both of you guys, I understand because I was there, so I kind of like see it. Whereas, like, it also comes down to like maybe who plays it a lot, right? So, like, of course, the people who probably have a larger backstory with the game or people who have played it more often are the ones who are going to rate it kind of like good and higher. Obviously, the people who put it in S tier, albeit Daiki is different, but Kevin and Mike are like have been playing this game since they were kids.
Well, I put it in A.
Yeah.
Well, high up there, right?
you know
So
that.
still kind of high, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the main thing is like at the end of the day is like I think it's more based on like everyone's experience with the game is very controversial because you have people who either A, never played it, and then they've been playing like other Mario Kart games, and like when you play a Mario Kart game that's older, you're probably gonna have more I don't want to say nitpicks, but more shit findings you're gonna have with the game just because you played better, you know. So I say this one is like mainly controversial because the only thing holding it is nostalgia and multiplayer.
I think it's more nostalgia than multiplayer because I can groove with a good multiplayer game like One Piece Pirate Carnival and Poo Party. I wouldn't say those are good games, but like playing multiplayer and rifting on it, it's a fun time. I think it's more nostalgia for Mario Kart 64, honestly.
But you've also said that you think that the multiplayer for Crash Tag Team Racing really helps it too.
Exactly. Like that game's racing mechanics are dog shit. But like you can have your own fun in multiplayer by like working together and then betraying each other, etc., etc. But like with Mario Kart 64, I think it's a garbage game. But to give it the benefit of the doubt, if I were to play 64 or Super Mario Kart, I would probably still play 64. But and another problem I have with the game that Sean didn't mention, but this is more of a personal problem than an objective problem. I fucking hate the Rainbow Road in this game. Like, you guys like it because of how long it is. For me, it's when is this track gonna finish too long.
Oh fuck yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, no, Mario Kart 8 made it way better. And, like, they handled the chain chomp better. Like, the chain chomp really sucks. Like Sean said, the random bombs on the road, like, I think I remember somebody, it might have been Sean that probably got him to rage
was.
quit. He hit a bomb, and then he went flying off the track, and he spent like a good 10 seconds before he could respond.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so it was literally at a point where the track was beginning to decline and you couldn't see over, and I didn't even know what hit me. It was literally just a bomb and sent me flying off. And I think at that point I just closed up the software and turned my Switch off, and I was like, all right, I'm done.
I feel like at some point though, it's like it's based on how you have fun. I think the jank is pretty fucking hilarious. I'll be honest.
No,
even,
I disagree. The fucking if you try to
Physics are
like
hilarious.
what Sean said earlier is you feel like you're fighting the game's controls. I feel like the game's controls are so slippery that when I'm trying to reposition myself, I spin out randomly. Because this game has a mechanic where if you move the analog stick too much, you'll spin out.
Oh yeah, it does have that.
That was this
That is
Kart
good.
era.
I hate that.
It's the go-kart era. It's everything before Double Dash where that game.
I do not like Diddy Kong Racing at all, as well. But at least in that game, I wasn't punished for trying to deal with its slippery controls.
Yeah, the game was built for it.
And I agree, the later half of the game, those tracks were not designed. Especially the Boo one, the one on the Haunted Bridge. That track was not designed with these controls in mind. But
like we've said though, a bunch of times, a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for the game, and honestly, your backstory for it, as Jeremy said, will honestly determine how you feel about it. A lot of people who grew up with it are gonna have fond memories of it, gonna rate it higher. Other people who didn't grow up with it and experienced it later are going to see it more as kind of like a jank mess. So, at the end of the day, that's just kind of how we feel. So,
that might be the running theme too with most Mario Karts is everyone in here has played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'm sure. You go back and play Super Mario Kart, you're gonna be like, damn, what the fuck am I playing right now? Especially if you play Mario Kart 64, that's a lot worse. Try playing by yourself, 150cc, rubber banding CPUs, and then you're like, why am I spinning out?
They
What's going
catch
on?
up so easily.
They do.
Playing future Mario Kart, and even playing maybe not even a Mario Kart that far ahead. Play Mario Kart Super Circuit or Double Dash. You'll be like, wow, what the fuck? Why is this like this? Why do the graphics look like this? So I think it's a very controversial Mario Kart, but I think I like it for the multiplayer that it added. So 4-player split screen, better battle. That's really it. The jankness I think is fun, even if it's happening to me, but I'm very subjective to it.
give it this. At least the game doesn't remove details from the characters' faces when multiple screens are on board.
I mean, I find that charming, but that's just me.
Sorry, Crash. I'm sorry, Crash. I love you. I love you more than literally every single game on this list, but...
But god damn it, your eyebrows, Crash. Where did they go?
Hey, I like how they lose their polygons. It's like how people worship low poly Mario in Mario 64.
Oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot it does that too.
Sonic is actually good.
But Mario 64 is actually a good comparison to this. This is kind of my closing statement, is that it feels like you had to be there at the time to appreciate this game. A newcomer isn't going to like this game. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, go play Crash.
Yeah, it's way better.
Crash Team Racing. Out of the it was maybe
No,
a
play Crash, not your card.
trifecta of Mario Karts. What was it? It was Crash Team Racing, Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart 64. Yeah, Crash Team Racing definitely would trifecta. I am a.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, yeah,
the contest.
That's kind of like yeah. I'm gonna leave it.
It's kind of like that Snell race in SpongeBob. CTR is somehow The Rock.
Okay. It's like a rock paper scissors. Only the Rock is now a gun.
Shoot.
Anyway, next we got Mario Kart Super Circuit, the Game Boy Advance game.
I expected way worse from Mario Kart 64. Wow, it actually went by
It
several
took a
times.
while, but it
3,
wasn't like we're screaming at each other.
2, 1, go.
Oh, Super Circuit? Shit, what the fuck is that?
I never played this game, so I'm putting under NA.
Alright. See where everyone put it. Oh, God.
Okay.
So I'll be out.
Interesting choices. Few interesting
Honestly, I thought I was
choices.
going to be alone on this, but I guess I'm not.
What, having it higher than the last two?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, no, having it high in general. Because this is everybody's least favorite Mario Kart game.
I mean, it reminds me a lot of the GBA version of Nitro Kart.
I'll start off a little bit and just say like oddly enough, where I put it at, I put it like literally right behind Mario Kart 64. The only reason is holding itself back is it's really difficult to get good multiplayer going with this thing. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, it's kind of like the scenario is, hey guys, let's get some Game Boy Advances together and play Mario Kart Super Circuit. I don't have any friends who are gonna be like, hell yeah, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Because like games like that are hard to like really multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came out on Wii U Virtual Console, I was all over that shit. That shit's actually really fun. Controls feel a little bit more tighter than Mario Kart 64, even though it's pretty much the same shit.
No, it is not.
It feels tighter to me. I like it. I like
It
the
is
tracks.
not at all.
There's, yeah, you. I already know you have beef with that shit, but yeah, I like the tracks. It's tight, and
Yeah, that's
the
right.
only other. Let me see what else. Other than that, like, I don't know. It's just I do think the unlockables in the game are kind of ridiculous. I don't even know how to get the nighttime theme at all, but that is a thing. Coins are a thing. It brings back like elements from Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64, and it kind of fuses it together. The only thing that's holding it back is multiplayer. It's just difficult to get multiplayer on that thing.
Damn, you're not gonna mention about my video? Damn, what an asshole.
Shameless plug yourself. This is Noah's video, jackass.
Okay, so I put this shit on D. So what Sean and Noah said, that's how I feel with Mario Kart Super Circuit. The controls are horrendous. They are bad. Like I mean, yes, you can tell me to get good at it, but Jesus Christ, I tried spending my own time to fight with the game's controls. I can't even stay on the road. I always just go off road, and it's just atrocious. Like I don't know. I mean, this was made by different developers. It was made by Intelligent Systems, aka people who made Paper Mario. It's Paper Mario. They're known for Paper Mario. Also, Fire Emblem. But Jesus Christ, they were not intelligent when they made this fucking game. I don't care. Like
Ow.
the controls are bad. I don't know. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't know how. Like Sean and Noah would rate this higher if it plays literally a little worse or even the same as Mario Kart 64, since you guys criticize the controls a lot.
Yeah, but my argument would be you don't spin out in Super Circuit just trying to save yourself from the controls.
Really? I feel like I did. Well, maybe I should.
You do spin out in that game though.
Well, if you did, it never happened to me. But I actually have nostalgia with this game, so maybe I'm just used to the controls.
Yeah,
Again, it's the
played
Mario
this
Kart
in a while.
64 problem. Only I'm on the other side.
I don't know. Okay, there's so many good factors in this game. Like, there's a lot of tracks. This brought back retro tracks, so you can literally play Super Mario Kart tracks in this. It's actually pretty cool. And I'm gonna shameless plug this, but when I played this over a year ago with Jeremy, Jack, and Gerald, we did a 4-player online, not online. We did 4-player locally. We did the impossible, and yeah, it was granted it was low key fun, but it did not change my opinion of this game. I was literally trying to fight the controls. Literally, Jeremy was god at this game. Like he was literally Jesus Christ and won like almost every race. Like he made Jack look like an amateur.
My God.
Like it was crazy, and I don't know. I mean, I tried giving this game multiple chances. I tried spending my own time playing this. I tried getting good or mastering it, but no, the drifting is awful. Even when I don't drift, the turning is bad. It's slippery. The items can be annoying. CPUs can just be legit dicks. Like this is worse than Mario Kart 64. I can say that Super Mario Kart controls better than Mario Kart Super Circuit. I don't care. That's how I feel. It legitimately pisses me off when I play it. With friends, though, I can have a good time. But if I want to spend time playing this on my own, it is a no. It is a hard pass for me, unless I really want to unlock everything whenever there's a multiplayer session. But the day of that coming is I probably have a higher chance to be struck by lightning than playing this game again. Trying to 100% it. So.
Well, you got 1 month from now because I'm writing it down.
The main thing about this game is I can't really just say controls would be the fighting argument to say it's not as good if you say Mario Kart. Not saying you, but I'm just saying like in general, if Mario Kart 64 is ranked higher for people compared to this game, my argument was the controls, but I feel like this game is, like I just said, it's a fusion of Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64. You have all the flat terrain, and then you have. I feel like there is still some slippery controls, but it doesn't happen as frequently.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Slippery controls have been a Mario Kart thing until DS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
less
as
prevalent
much
in Double
spoiler
Dash.
alert, I love Double Dash, but those controls are really slippery. So slippery controls is just an early Mario Kart thing.
Yeah, I can relate. I feel
It's just Super Circuit I cannot get behind with. I don't know why. Like I can control better in 64 and Super Mario Kart, but I just don't know. Like maybe I did need to play more, but I tried putting time into it, and there was no signs of improvement. Especially 150, it's just atrocious.
That's what you
Like,
hate.
I was patient playing that game.
I was gonna say the most hype thing about this game though is when you get a shortcut. I love Cheese Land in this game, just because whenever you just speed through the last stretch, that shit is fun. Like I feel like Cheese Land is way more fun here. Very controversial, but I feel like it's way fun here than it is in Mario Kart 8, just because of that last stretch. It's fun. You got a star or a mushroom, you're just going down a straight, wide open desert. I feel like versus like Mario Kart 8, where it's just like lumps and everything in the road, chain jumps, and you could fall off. And oh goodness, that's just me. Don't praise the Super Circuit, you know.
Game's alright. Haven't played it in a long time, but it's alright. So I put it in C. Okay.
They weren't too harsh. I'll put it in C.
I mean, it's a worse version of the Nitro Kart GBA one, but it's not bad.
Because I mean, I can't let controls really get to me. Like I said, there's also good things. I like the tracks. The track design is pretty good. The theme is good. The music is good. It's just the controls I cannot get behind. It ruins a lot of things for me.
I feel like GBA games have a fun style that I kind of gravitate towards. Like, whether they're going their own kind of, like, pixelated style or, like, doing their kind of, like, mimic of 3D. And it's just, like, a cute little aesthetic that I kind of like. And I'm a guy who really likes aesthetic, so, like, I don't know. That kind of helps. I think the game is, like, a cute little charm to it. It's
Banjo
not anything to
Pilot.
write home about. God damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Banjo Pilot actually. Like that's one of those I think I like that aesthetic too.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Better.
What?
I played Banjo Pilot. It's fun.
I mean, it's alright. It's
Of
basically
course,
a
you're a
C
Banjo
too.
fan, Gavin.
It's another C-rated game. It's pretty mediocre, but it's not bad. It's nothing to write home about. But it's like I'll put it on for like maybe a few minutes, and then I won't feel like I've wasted my time. It's pretty much the best way to put it, honestly. It's not bad. It's not good. Pretty average. That's all I got.
I won't be too long on this one. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty average at best. I think it's really solid for what it was. Again, good. I believe John said, good music, good. That. I mean, I don't agree with the awful controls. I don't think it's that awful. I'm not gonna say it's like the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, but it was fun when it was. It did feel slightly less jank than 64 was, which is surprising though. It's just really not as memorable as most titles, I think. I definitely had a bigger praise of it when I was a kid, when I had my own Game Boy Advance and played this. I used to play this a lot too. And it was really fun at the time. But now that I have a retro arc, and again after all these years, it just felt so different and so out of it. I probably could have put in this higher, but I think I need to play it more now that we're in this conversation here. But I do think it's pretty good for what it is. And if given the chance, if I put more effort into it, I'd like to play this more often on a regular basis. So, yeah, it's better than than other titles that I played. But unless yep, not
Dougie.
much else to say.
Good, Dougie.
Alright, so for me, this game, it's alright. I mean, yes, it's not the best, but in terms of my own experience, I didn't really have anyone to like share the experience with since multiplayer was hard to come by for me. But yeah, I don't feel too special about this game. Some of the tracks are memorable to me, and the controls were fine, I guess. I don't really have too many complaints over it. Throughout my time playing it, I didn't feel frustrated to play it or whether I would have a bad time. This was just kind of like a what do you call it? I guess a guilty pleasure to kind of just, you know, pick up a Game Boy and just play it for an hour or so. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Alrighty. Really quickly for me, Super Circuit is the Mario Kart game I grew up with. Because I was a big Game Boy Advance kid back in the day, so I played my Game Boy Advance till the fucking buttons fell out, literally.
Wow.
And
Dang.
I did have some experience with multiplayer in this game, but it wasn't great multiplayer. AKA, we only had me and my sister play multiplayer of this game, and we only had one copy of the game, so we were forced to play as the Yoshis. And I think it was just battle mode, honestly. But yeah, I like how every track, except for the retro tracks, have like little images to show you what the track is. I kind of missed that. It was cute and adorable. Seeing Wario getting struck by a magma ball in one of them, but it's a good game. I will admit that I have just as much nostalgia with this game as the others do for Mario 64, but like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable putting it any higher because it's probably a game where I'll go back to like maybe once in a while and then put down for a long ass time.
It did start a trend though. It was the first portable Mario Kart of its kind, and it started many others after. So it's a good thing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, before we even touch the handheld entries any further, we got Mario Kart Double Dash. 3, 2, 1, go.
Easy.
Easy.
Clap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh,
I
yeah.
want to go
Oh,
ahead
wait,
and
so hold
mention-
on. So if I put it this like the same grade as the other one in front of it, does that mean it's better than
If
the other?
if it's in front, it's better.
Oh, okay.
So, for me, this was my first ever Mario Kart ever got. Actually, this is the first game I ever owned, ever. A lot of nostalgia. Sadly, I could never experience the multiplayer as a kid unless it was like certain scenarios and stuff. Even alone, I had fun playing it because you can combine so many. I don't know how many different character combinations there are, but holy shit, there's a lot. And when we talk about just mixing the different special items the characters have, that gets intense too. All the tracks I feel like are way more iconic than Mario Kart 64's. And once I actually got into playing the battle mode, which I do more frequently once I met John, Gerald, and a few other people in person, playing that, like, multiplayer is so much fun, man. Like the battle mode is amazing. It introduced 3 different battle modes, like regular balloon battle, bob on battle, shine thief. Great battle mode, so great that they brought them back in Mario Kart 8. On top of that, like the racing mechanic in the game. Granted, it is slippery. It still has the slippery controls, just not as bad, so you can spin out from drifting. But the different combination of characters in the multiplayer is so fucking fun. I think that's what holds Double Dash, like has a special place in my heart for Double Dash, just because of the nostalgia on top of being able to play with friends is insane. And if you ever done land mode, which I don't know how to feel about land mode, because I think in that mode you don't even get to pick who you play as,
No.
but it's like 8 players at once basically, which is insane.
You can go up to 16, I think, actually.
Shit. So that's like 4 GameCubes. Yeah, 16. Yeah. So that's that's like one person controlling one person on a cart.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, 16. But yeah, that's all I have to really say on it. Double Dash, I feel like holds a special place in my heart. Really like nostalgia. Like everyone else said with Mario Kart 64, this was my Mario Kart 64. It was my first Mario Kart.
So when I played Double Dash for the first time, like what I liked about it is that not only do you just play like one person, you actually have another person that's behind you that actually helps you, and it really builds like a challenge to say like what if kart racing you had a person with you, and that's what actually brought the whole challenge of Mario Kart to the next level. And just like playing the levels were awesome. Meaning drifting is kind of a little bit easy. It gets a little bit tricky in the beginning, but you get used to it after a while. I also like the battles of Shining Thief, the balloon battle, and what was the other one? There were
Those
three of
are
them.
only three. It's only three.
Yeah, Shining Thief, balloon battle, and the bomb.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
my
Yeah.
bomb,
Yeah.
my bomb blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those I always had a lot of fun playing with friends and stuff. But I mean, all I have to say is that I mean the reason why. See, I don't put it in front of 64 to say it's better. Like they're mostly the same in the same ranking with each other. But the only reason why I just put it in front of it is because, like I said before, you have two people racing in one cart, and the fun just makes it double the fun and double awesome. And really, that's practically all I have to say about it.
Shout out to the people who had the bonus disc that came with Double Dash. By the way.
Sonic Heroes.
Wait, bonus disc. What?
Yeah. So the bonus disc had a Kirby TV show trailer, I think, or Air Ride trailer. It had Mario Party 5 demo. It had a Star Wars demo.
I didn't get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bonus
I had the Sonic Heroes demo with that.
the bonus
Yeah, Sonic
edition
Heroes
is basically a demo disc.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Ooh.
pretty. It's not really rare. You could probably get it on eBay, to be honest. But all it is a bunch of demos. That's how I experienced Sonic for the first time, and I was like, "Who the hell is this blue guy?"
I mean, you told me different ways every time. You told me Sonic Riders was your first way of Sonic. You told me Sonic
No. Sonic Heroes was when I just realized who Sonic was, kind of. But Sonic Riders was my first actual game that I had that was a Sonic game.
Oh,
You
okay.
fucking baby.
So for Double Dash, I agree with people that said so far. I just went to heat up pizza, so that's why I'm going. Excuse me if I repeat things. I don't know what happened. But,
I agree with everybody. I don't know what they
yeah.
said, but I was making pizza.
yeah, so it means Double Dash. I'm sure I won't find a disagreement unless Big Billy will be like, hell yeah, PD Piranha is the best character in the game.
He is. He and King Boo can get any item they want.
Facts, and they
I
never
don't know.
run
Anyway,
again.
So for Double Dash, this was like my second. No, it was my third ever Mario Kart game. And just how I discovered it was amazing. Like it felt like I was going to Disney World. That's how great it was. That's how fun it was. Like I got it from GameStop when GameStop had games. I loved it. I didn't have a memory card, but it's like I would play this game 2 hours straight. Not really straight, but it's like I would leave my Wii on for 2 nights or something, just because like if I turn off my Wii once, then I'll lose all my save data. Like I was determined to unlock everything and play through all the tracks, knowing that I was gonna lose everything. And I'd done that probably multiple times.
I've done
Probably,
that too, yeah.
I did that back in the day.
It was crazy. I love everything. I love everything in this game. The graphics were amazing. They were phenomenal. It wasn't an ass like 64. The double feature, like this double dash, I know Nintendo took that risk and they were scared that I wouldn't do well, but holy crap, it literally blew my socks off. Like the fact they haven't brought that mechanic back as like a side thing or maybe as a separate mode or something, like it is a crime because it is so fun, it's so great, and it brings so much multiplayer opportunity. In fact, I will do multiplayer sessions of like the driver and the back person versus the other. It's like basically a 4-player but 2v2 type of way. I had that in my agenda. But yes, other than that, like it has a phenomenal battle mode. It's perfect. Tres bien, beautiful. It has all the great modes, all the great arenas. Like it is endless fun of battle mode. Like if it's battle mode, I would go to Double Dash's battle mode in a heartbeat. It is that great. The tracks are amazing. They're phenomenal. Rainbow Road's music, it is tres bien, beautiful. Like that music is so great that.
Does anybody else think he doesn't know what that word means?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
he knows what it means either, to be honest.
It is amazing. Like,
I think he's just trying to sound French.
Yeah.
but yes, the character roster, it is amazing. It is great. It is phenomenal. It screams GameCube era. That's when there was no Pinkle, Peach, or Metal Mario shit. They had unique characters. Like, it is the bomb diggity. The carts are amazing. I can go on and on how amazing it is. But this is like, this defines, okay, I'm not going to say it's perfect because no game is perfect. The only flaw I have with Double Dash is that there's only 16 tracks. We need more tracks.
You say that as if they're gonna go back and add more, huh?
They should.
Mario Kart
All right,
serves a
we're
today.
okay, John. You're done talking. That actually hurt my brain.
Yeah, you can probably fucking put this game on D tier.
No. No, I fucking love Double Dash. I even said it earlier. But yeah,
didn't hear you.
I don't want to add too much that's already been said. Double Dash is a phenomenal idea. Great execution. This is the last game that had slippery controls, but I feel like they perfected those slippery controls in this game. Making weird ass combinations is fun. My personal set is Bowser with King Boo, because I like the big Bowser shell, and King Boo can just give me whatever the fuck he feels like that day. Solid roster, solid tracks. Rainbow Road still sucks. But yeah, I love this game. Is it my favorite Mario Kart game? I actually don't know. I'll think of that as we go on, but yeah, it's a great game.
Not my favorite.
One thing that I will mention, I'll just say like DK's ass. Just gonna put that out there.
Furry.
Why are you talking about DK's ass?
It's
Yeah,
the
why?
one where you can actually, it's just there. Goddamn.
Good one.
But why would you mention that?
Because it was
What I
there.
missed?
He's just
Okay.
into it, you know.
Jeremy's been holding this in for 24 years to be like, you can see his ass.
Bitch, I'm only 23. But you're right, it's been 24. So.
I can't for Jeremy to come out to his parents from the closet and be like, "Hey, mom and dad, my sexuality is DK's ass."
It's just like when
This is
people
a whole
say
sexuality.
it's just like when people say in Melee where Daisy actually had a third eye. True story.
Yeah.
Has everyone gone yet?
You're
I thought it was a Mario Bros. Reference. I thought in the movie she had the third eye.
No, it was a
No, it was
trophy.
Smash. It was in Melee.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
all right, so you know about it. Okay, good.
Has everyone gone?
No.
no, not me.
Kevin was about to
I
go.
don't think you want to know.
I'm
Just
going last.
shield your eyes. Just shield your eyes.
Go, Kevin.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I want to know this: why in God's blue, green, and white Earth have they not made a game like this yet? After this one,
Because they're selling Mario Kart 8 still.
I know.
Yeah,
But-
Well, it's only been like
I
fucking
love
12
this
years.
That was
game.
easy.
I love this game so much, though. It's so much fun. Tracks are amazing. Ross is amazing, like John mentioned earlier. Music's great. Combinations between favorite characters is also amazing. I think the one gripe I really have with it is that certain characters you can't pick certain like a certain combo you can't pick a certain part, which is kind of disappointment because I really want to play in that Waluigi cart more often because it's like a cooking. But other than that, it's such very nice gameplay. Yes, the boosting and like drifting is a little time to get used to, but it's hardly that big of a deal. If you can get used to the slippery, little slight slippery bit, but it's a good kind of slippery. Like I feel like turns are more fluid, and just each character having their own items is great. And it's just a beautiful game, and it's so nostalgic to me, and it made a huge impact on my channel along with 64. Very fond memories of this game. I wouldn't say the trophy celebration is as special as 64 was, but it is very special though. They can go like just drive through like Delfino Plaza and just like celebrate like you're the champ. I love that there's like an all up Grand Prix. like all track Grand Prix, where you can like play every single track, all at one go, all in one Grand Prix. That's gonna be crazy. And multiplayer is phenomenal. I love playing with friends slash you guys. I haven't tried much of battle mode honestly, but I would have to say the best one for me is bombs, the bomb on barrage, if that's what it's called. Um, yeah, it's just a fantastic game, and they should make another sequel to this.
Probably Mario Kart 10 because it's double digits.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, but Nintendo's dumb. They're not
I
gonna do
do,
it.
I do hate this Rainbow Road. It's
Ah!
so fucking complicated to go through.
Okay, you lost me there.
No, this Rainbow Road sucks.
Actually,
It kind
yeah.
of does. It's like a little complicated, especially the
Oh my
turn.
god, you guys are blind.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
turns are tough, dude. You have to do like all these sharp
Literally-
turns.
I mean, to be fair, I think almost all of the Rainbow Road sucks, with a few
Mike,
exceptions.
you live in New York.
What?
You live in New York. Every road is confusing.
Okay, but we're talking about a video game, John, not real life.
I was like, Mike, if you know how to navigate through New York, you should know how to navigate Rainbow Road.
All right, Daiki.
Now, let me tell you something. To try to navigate New York, where these cars just will like try to go in front of you and do the craziest of crazies. Trust me, you haven't seen yet. You haven't seen yet.
All right, Daiki, you're
You
up.
ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Daiki's
I
up.
mean, Kevin, you can
Anyway.
relate too, right? Because you're a New Yorker too.
Once I start, this game's fucking amazing, and we need that Double Dash 2 already.
All right, Daiki, go.
All right, Daiki, go.
Okay, so I can definitely agree that I'm not the biggest fan of this Rainbow Road in this game, even though I do like its design. But anyway, I've kept hearing throughout this discussion that they should bring back a Double Dash 2 or like this mechanic of like 2 races in a single car. But personally, I
No.
would kind of like to see it, but at the same time, I kind of don't because, you know, throughout time, this game is one of a kind because of that. They took a huge risk that paid off, and I mean, this is practically the only game where you're going to see King Boo and Baby Mario together, even the likes of Wario and Toadette teaming up. Like, you wouldn't even think of that, and it's more than just that. I mean, this game wouldn't be what it is without okay controls, you know, brilliant tracks, and just a brilliant roster as well. I think my favorite battle arena, what's the one where it tilts and it's like, well, you pretty much drive on a pixelated Mario, I think it is.
Tilt Kart.
Yeah, that one.
It's like the tilted one, yeah.
I actually really like that one, despite how like crazy it is. I thought that was amazing. You know, with how you get to actually drive on a GameCube surface as well, which I thought was really nice. Not really a lot to add other than that, but yeah, I think that this is an absolutely amazing game.
All right, Sean, why do you hate this game?
Oh no, I don't hate this game. It's just that so I'm one of the people that never grew up with a GameCube. I have never owned one in my life, and there is a significant number of classic games on that console that I've literally never touched
That's
because
bad.
I've never had access to any of them, and because getting them or the console is stupid, like expensive wise.
Oh,
When I finally played this game, which was after a while, I will fully admit the fact that it took me so long, as well as being on the internet and hearing all of the praise about this, really set this expectation for me. And I went in the game being like, yeah, it's fun. But with a couple of the fact that I didn't really grow up with it, and the fact that, like, just, again, everyone was, like, saying, like, oh, like, this is the best Mario. Like, literally, everything you guys have been saying, things I heard before I played the game. And then when I finally played the game, I'm like, yeah, it's fun. I don't think it's that good, but I think it's fun. So it didn't reach that expectation everyone set it to, which is why whenever I try to recommend things, I usually try not to get too hyped on it. I merely just tell people to go watch stuff. Some things I get carried away, but it's just kind of like the time that it took me to play it really damaged my experience with it. It's kind of similar to Noah and Ocarina of Time. Honestly, the reputation that it got, and then finally getting a chance to play it after having played another particular Mario Kart game for a long time, really damaged. But the game is good enough so it was able to overcome some of that damage. But I really, based on how I experience it, I honestly cannot put it above B. That's just my take on it, though. I didn't grow up with the game, so.
And with that being said, we are moving on to Mario Kart DS.
Actually, Arcade is next on order.
Which one?
Mario Kart Arcade, it comes after Double Dash. And
All
literally a month
right,
before
everybody but
DS.
John, just slot it. It's
that the one with Pac-Man?
the one with
Which
Pac-Man.
one is that?
Mario Kart Arcade 1.
Yeah,
Like
That's
the
Pac-Man in it.
Yeah, it's one with Pac-Man.
Oh, cool, okay.
yeah, it's
I don't know if you want to do it in
Yeah.
order or just save the spin-offs for last.
Well, this is next, so you might as well just talk, and we'll all just listen.
Literally
to
never
you.
played any of them.
So what is it with the arcade one we're doing now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one with
Alright.
Pac-Man on it.
I just put all arcade games and never played because I never played any of them.
Yeah, might as
Okay.
well do that
I
too.
played one of them. I played one of them, but it's not the ones with Pac-Man in it.
Yeah, I
I'm
played
not
that
Pac-Man
one.
in
I'm not sure if this is the one from Dave and Buster's, because if it was, then
It is.
Is Dave and
It's-
Buster's near
Yeah,
me? I need to go there
DS is
then.
from Dave and Buster's. Yeah.
Okay, so I
I need
don't.
to go to Dave and
Okay,
Buster's.
so the controls. Okay, I don't remember. I don't have much experience from it
Alright.
from when I played. The track design is kind of decent. It has some unique some quirks and twists and turns, but the controls can be kind of a little off-putting at times. You know, I know it's an arcade game, but DX handled it way better. And I remember I didn't have much fun with this one. It's like I'd rather play the second one because I mean I know when Jeremy and I went to the Circus, there was like the first game and there was a second game, and I remember that we all liked the second one more than the first one. I know it's kind of short-lived, but that's all I can really feel. It's like, it's okay.
So for me, when
I'm done.
okay, so for me, my biggest thing with this game, it's an arcade game. I don't know how to feel about Pac-Man being in the game. I guess I think it's because the game's developed by or Bandai Namco helped make it, right?
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. Namco, they helped
Yeah,
out
they
with
did.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Pac-Man and everything. So it's
I
an
don't think
arcade
Pac-Man
game.
would have been there otherwise.
Yeah, so Pac-Man is in the game. I guess that's cool, I guess, but it's an arcade game at the end of the day. You're going to do one or two races, and then, okay, swipe your card for another round of playing it. It's an arcade game at the end of the day. You're spending money to play because it's in the arcade. You don't have all the items to your disposal, which is kind of weird with the game because before you actually start the race, it spins a wheel telling you which items you'll see, which is just 3 items. And those are the only items you get. And pretty much there's nothing special about none of the items because they all do the same thing. They're all projectiles you either throw forward or behind you. Or some of them might target someone in front of you or do whatever. It's pretty interesting to play just to experience it. I'm not going to just shit on it, but it's there. If you're in the arcade, I definitely play. It's the first thing I go to if I'm in the arcade, but it's not something I'm like, Mom or Dad, can we go to Dave and Buster's? Or I hit up my friends, be like, hey guys, you want to go to Dave and Buster's, go play Mario Kart? Like, it's not that game. But if I see it, hell yeah, I'll go run up to it and play it. That's all I have to say on it.
Yeah.
I haven't played any other Mario Kart arcade games other than that. So I can't speak for anything else other than that. I'm pretty sure all the other ones are the same.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure that this was one of the arcade games I played on the Dave and Buster's. I mean, I have it for a video. When me and my fiance Ellie went there when it was our 4-year anniversary, but I liked the whole like when it feels like you're actually behind the wheels and you feel like move around a little bit. The items were a little bit okay, but it was actually kind of fun. Like I really had a great experience with playing this, and I actually got first place when I almost lost and got second. But It's pretty fun, actually. That's really all I have to say.
I saw that Dikey put it on a letter, so you can talk.
Yeah, so I don't really have much to say about this one. I've only ranked it slightly lower than Super Mario Kart and Super Circuit because, well, it doesn't really have the same feel for me simply because, well, I'm not a huge fan of tilt controls. But again, with what Mike said, it does feel like that you're really behind the wheel, which I will give its praises for that. You know, it's an arcade game. It's not a game that, you know, screams at you too much, but it's a game that you can at least appreciate when you see it. And I might actually do it for both of them and rank them in C tier simply because I don't really have a lot of strong feelings to it. But yeah, it's there. That's pretty much all I have to add.
Anyone else got anything to add about any of the arcade games?
I mean, Mario Kart Arcade 2 came out after DS, so maybe we can get that one.
Let's just knock them all out right now because I feel like not a lot of us have a lot to talk
Yeah.
about.
I feel like it's gonna get the samey too.
Wait, what's the next one?
We're just gonna knock out all the arcade games.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
the only arcade game I
Well,
played was that. So
I
that
played
was
DX though.
Yeah, I mean, we're all gonna knock it out because we don't have much to say. Mario Kart Arcade 2, it's literally like the first one, but I think they just kind of modified some of the tracks slightly. I don't have much to say about it. It's the same one, but it's 2. I know. For Mario Kart Arcade DX, actually, I'll put it. It's kind of like the first game, but they've enhanced it a lot more, and they've actually added a glider and more characters as well. Like, I mean, they've even added I forgot what characters from. It was like from a Japanese game. It was like a drum rhythm type of game. They
Oh, I
brought.
know you're
Talking about.
I
It's,
know that one.
Yeah, I just don't. I can't remember the name, but I know what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So Mario Kart Arcade, it's like the best version out of these two. The controls are much more refined. The game looks a lot prettier now. The items have been tweaked a lot more. I've managed to play this on emulator actually. I'm not gonna lie, it is not as fun playing on emulator than the arcade. The tracks they're cool, but it's like in the arcade version, it feels awesome. But if you just have a controller and play it, they're really boring and basic actually. Even the aesthetic is nice, but I know it's an arcade game and I shouldn't have my expectations set that high. But it's just an enhanced version of the first game with a glider and more characters. What Jeremy has said sums up the Mario Kart arcade trilogy in a nutshell. There is a VR version, but it only exists in Japan, and it's like not many people have said much about that version. So, yeah.
By the way, John, I hate to interrupt you. I was just looking at the video. It wasn't this arcade game. It was actually DX.
DX, yeah. I mean, DX is the more common one.
Yeah,
you'll
that
find.
was the one I played, not the
Okay.
one we talked about. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you'll see that version everywhere. But it's a fun version. Like Jeremy said, if I see it, I'll play it.
Yeah,
Is there a David Buster's near me?
We're playing this in David Buster's, and
yeah, but it was DX.
pretty decently for what it was.
There is.
I actually had a really good time with that. I love like the feature where where you pick a character, like your face shows, and then they show
Yeah.
you a picture of what character you picked. They put
It's pretty derpy.
on you. I really like that.
Yeah, that was funny
They
actually.
showcase that while you play.
That shit is actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Moving on.
All right, now that we have that filler arc by, now we are doing Mario Kart DS for reals this time. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is the one I spent so much time on.
Same.
Wait.
This, to this day, is probably. I don't know. It is either the most or the second most Mario Kart game that I've put hours into. Dear fucking God. Earlier when I was saying there was another Mario Kart game that I put a ton of hours to before playing Double Dash, yeah, this was it. And this game, even to this day, I still think is one that, is one of the top tier, kart racers. The tracks are all fantastic. I love that like once you like do all the content, you can basically be any cart with any character you want. The roster's fun. I love all the different little game modes that are like tilted to like single player as well. There's like boss battles and stuff, and I just think it also made it so the controls felt a lot tighter. Like this is like one of the first times that Mario Kart like felt like really like tight and precise to control, and it made so going through a lot of these tracks feel just a lot of fun. The DS has a very good like style to it, like kind of like lower poly, which really makes it very charming, and it's just like it's just a damn good game. Like I feel like a lot of people overlook this game oftentimes when thinking about like Mario Kart, but that is a damn shame because it's easily one of the best titles.
All right. So for me, for Mario Kart DS, I played this game literally all the time, and actually, this was my first Mario Kart game that I got 3 stars on all the cups, the 50, 100, 150cc and mirror mode. And I had the Wi-Fi connection also where I created a symbol on the card, and I think I did like one video
Yep.
on that. But the drifting, I mastered the drifting so much, like I'll never forget like how much I've like learned how to drift. And my favorite card on there is the shooting star, I think it's called.
Oh
One of
yeah,
the cards,
Yep.
the shooting star.
Mario's Kart, funny enough.
It's Mario's car. I'm actually looking
Yeah,
at it
it
right now.
is.
I booted up
but
DS.
yeah, but I truly just it was awesome. And there was also that little shortcut. I think it was in this one with Delfino Square where you get to go through that little highway on the side near close to the finish line. I think it was in that one. But and I also liked, of course, in the DS days where you had the gameplay on top and the radar on the bottom, because that made the Nintendo DS really, really cool. And yeah, this one I had a bunch of fun with, especially when I had Wi-Fi connection, and I just dominated in that one. Probably still do though, because I remember like the controls by heart and everything on the handheld, but definitely highly recommend on my list.
So my thing with Mario Kart DS, this was my second DS game. Little short backstory. I remember I got the game and we were going somewhere on the road and my DS was dying and I was actually very upset because I didn't have a fucking charger to actually play Mario Kart DS in the car. But besides the point, actually talking about the game itself, it is an amazing Mario Kart. I love playing it. I do agree with Sean. Like the amount of things you can do single player is great. Like I love the mission mode. I love the fact that they include Super Mario 64 boss enemies as enemies in the game. Kind of call back to Super Mario 64 DS, which I think came out before Mario Kart
it
DS.
did.
I think.
It was a launch title.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like that addition. I do like the fact it is kind of it's funny to me to put certain characters in certain cars once you unlock that ability. Like seeing Bowser in the shooting star is fucking hilarious. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, I like that, and the tracks are super iconic. This was the first Mario Kart game to bring in and have the running theme of retro tracks. Even though Super Circuit actually did that, it only did that with Super Mario Kart tracks. This one had the theme of, hey, we're gonna bring back a Super Mario Kart track, a Double Dash track, a Super Circuit track, and then as Mario Kart Wii and other Mario Kart games came out, it was like, okay, now we're just gonna have retro Grand Prix be a thing, and I like that. I like being able to like even though I will say some retro tracks, I look back at them like, fuck, why did this track come back here instead of this game? Like Baby Park was one. Granted, we got in Mario Kart 8 later. I was like, God, why did it have to come back here? It's 5 laps and it doesn't feel the same. But during the time, it was good to see those tracks being brought back. The only thing that's holding me from putting it high is the same thing with Super Circuit. We don't have Nintendo Wi-Fi connection anymore. I got the game and I wasn't even able to play it because I didn't have Wi-Fi or nothing. So
Actually, there is a
well,
way to play this
we
game
and
online.
Phi, we and Phi. Yep, that is a
Yeah,
thing.
there's a way to play.
So yeah, that's the way, but it's just getting the connection, everything set up, and then actually finding a group of people to do it, other than a very small community of people who play it. Same thing with Mario Kart Wii. But the best time to really play it, and I experienced it, was local. Playing it DS download play or just actual like playing it locally is so fucking fun. But it's just the rare oddity that you can get that to happen, just like Super. Well, I would say it'd probably be a little bit more common than Super Circuit, but the rare amount of time to get it, cough cough, New York, is actually really
What?
fun. Yeah, we're this is gonna be a thing in New York. We're doing this in New York.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The rare oddity times they actually get a group of people together and be like, "Hey, let's play Mario Kart DS."
I would love that.
I would put the game so high up. I If I could do that commonly, I would say this is an amazing thing. But like, I'm only really stuck playing this game really by myself, unless it's those situations. But this is an amazing Mario Kart, dude. Like, it's so close to being like in my S tier Mario Kart tier list. But that's all I got to say. I'm curious why Kevin said it's bad.
Wait, Kevin, you don't like it?
Bad. It's just that, like, here's the thing. I guess I'm going next since you just mentioned that.
I was curious.
It's just I had no idea like what cart was best for me. Like, it just felt off to me. And then I played this thing online for like half the part, and it was just so bad. It was lagging and stuttering all over the place.
Really?
And
I'm surprised because I
never
thought
had
you
that.
liked it.
Can be really like I'm gonna use one example for like the tracks. I mean, they're okay, but there's one track. I think it was what airship.
Yep.
Yeah, the airship.
Fucking wrench, Monty Mole throwing wrenches like so much. It's so painful. I get like 90% of the time hit. Like, it was just frustrating to me. Like, I don't really play this game much because I was playing a lot of like Double Dash during that time, and just playing it in a handheld felt really weird. I just couldn't get into it. I mean, I tried, I really did, but getting 3 stars wasn't too bad. At least there's that, because the AI isn't like super frustrating to deal with even at 150cc and mirrored. But wow, when it came to like playing like friends online, it's real bother.
Well, we played against
It would have been higher if it would have been higher like mid tier if it wasn't that the case. That's just me. I really don't have much to say in it because that's all the memory that I have for it.
Yeah.
We'll say it physically hurts to see this game below 64.
I was like so basically what's holding it back for you is just the online experience, basically.
Yes.
And that sucks. Because I was gonna say even standalone, the game is
I
actually,
think it works fine offline.
yeah, the game is still, it holds up really good when you're just playing by yourself. Because like the mission mode is just like,
If I play this game offline again with people, I would probably have a good time.
well, at least you have hope.
Damn it! Did I give up? Did I miss on Kevin's opinions on this game?
I know his opinion is bad.
God damn it! What were the highlights?
Yeah,
Well,
really
no, I
not.
understood his opinion.
No, so basically the game is where it is for him is based off the online experience. Is
Right,
what
I
I'm
have to
striking.
Motherfucker! What the heck? Oh my god! That's like saying.
But no, wait, but wait,
It's
but
not
Kevin,
really
you
a
and I,
factor
we
anymore,
did have
though.
races online though, and we were fine. Like, remember
Yeah,
how we
I
used to have
really
races against each other?
That's like saying, "Oh, I hate Mario Kart Wii online because."
I
Now,
remember
this is the debate content I paid money for.
Yeah, what was that for Mario Kart 64? Gosh.
No,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
it was a controversial game, and we knew that. This one is
Yeah.
at least way better than 64 by a long shot.
That's like,
To me, I'm just saying everyone's
Yeah,
entitled
you
to
go ahead
an
and-
opinion. That's why I'm not
Yeah,
making
that's
such a big thing
that's
out
like
of it.
saying Mario Kart Wii is bad because people are hacking online. I was like, well, don't.
Well, we didn't even get to that yet.
I'm just saying that as an example, Michael.
Well, we didn't get there.
Have some ears.
Well,
Okay.
that's what I have to say about it. Anyone else go? Other than that, we're going to Wii.
Wait, no, I haven't said my
I
opinion.
haven't said
yet.
anything.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
same.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Carmen Tits.
Damn, I missed that one. Oh, there's Mario Kart Wii at least.
All right, Noah, go.
I want to go last. Somebody else
All right,
go.
then Dougie, go.
Damn.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out where to start with this game. So,
From the beginning.
honestly, everything I've said about 64, yeah, forget that. It's for this game right here.
Oh my god.
So,
That's more.
Damn,
Wait,
I'm
this
so.
I mean, where else are
I
you?
got 10 anime betrayals.
Where else are you going to see Waluigi drive that huge crane or Donkey Kong
You know,
Oh,
that's fair.
yeah, I forgot about
That's
that.
actually hilarious.
I tried.
or Donkey Kong driving his signature car for the game, which was that
Rambi, the
huge
Rambi
rhino head?
Yes, the Randy Rider.
That one. And even Bowser in his airship, I thought that was pretty funny.
The
Oh, yeah.
Poltergeist was a cart too. Oh, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly. There's so many iconic cards in the game, and not just that. The entirety of mission mode is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It like the motivation for me to get 3 stars on like every single thing, like the missions and the bosses for each area, is just it was just amazing.
Yeah.
Even well, I hope you guys are okay with me saying the final part, but the um the final boss for it,
Spoilers.
The
Who
game's old.
cares?
It's Wiggler.
it's
Game's old.
It's old, dude.
like
John.
I like when I first played it, I think that pretty much just solidified it for me as my favorite, because where else are you going to see yourself driving through 3 laps, just, completely full of star mode and all that stuff? It's just incredible. And come to think of it, is this the first game where we had Waluigi Pinball?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is where Waluigi Pinball originated.
Yep.
Yeah. I absolutely love that track. First time I saw it. And yeah, absolutely love it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for me.
Well, for me, so I had a bad impression with this game at first. Now, put your pitchforks down. I'm not gonna be like Kevin, even though I didn't hear it. I know it's really bad anyway, but it was a bad impression because some dick I know back when I was camping one time. I told Jeremy the story before, but I literally we had no electronics allowed. They took it all away. Or it's like, no, we can't have it out in camping. That made me hate camping, by the way. I learned that I'm not an outdoor. I'm not a hippie. I'm not a tree hugger. But
What?
but
Okay.
yeah, so then I was literally we were about to head to some different area, whatever, and then we went into this truck, and I met this fuck boy or whatever. He pulled out his fucking DS, and I saw him playing DK Pass for Mario Kart DS. That was the first track I've ever seen from that game. I didn't even know there was a Mario Kart DS. I was like, "Hey, can I play?" He's like, "No, this is mine." And literally, I hope that kid's DS fell in the water. Like, I hope he lost it. 'Cause he was an asshole.
Yeah, I hope you got a PSP instead, fucker.
Holy shit.
Dude, he was a dick. He didn't bother sharing it, and he broke the rules. Like, I
I
really
not
wish I
walk
could.
into this
God.
debate expecting John to very confidently say "fuck boy."
Well, would you ever let your nieces play with any of your portables at all?
No, it was just kidding. I look at my niece. Oh, wait, are you saying that I never let my nieces play my portable systems?
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying,
fucking
would you though?
hilarious.
John just gets not John, but Sean just got a
No.
kick out of you saying "fuck boy," and that's
Oh
just
my
It's so fucking
Dude,
funny to me.
I would if they're old enough, but if they're like 4 or less, probably not, because they wouldn't know how to
shit.
play.
Oh my
you could have had a
God.
friend that day, but that guy was like, "No, fuck you," and I'll play my DS by myself.
Dude, no, I hated him. Like, it was his. It's sad too because his dad ran that camp group or whatever, so he allowed him to break the
Oh,
rules.
it's one of those.
I was like, what a bitch! I hate I hope the DS exploded. Whatever, but
Uh,
regarding to the bitter start of the story, I'm not gonna let it affect my opinions of how great this game
You
is.
better fucking not.
This was my
Jesus
second
Right.
Mario Kart game. I've had better friends who influenced me to get this game, unlike that bitch. So he.
Wish you remember his name.
No, I don't know his name. I remember he had glasses, and he wearing a white polo shirt. That's all I remember about him.
Uh-huh.
But,
Whatever you are, polo shirt guy, fuck you.
I don't care. I could have had some fun in that
You
camp.
did.
But yes, I know I'm talking about camping rather than this game, but so I got it. This was my second Mario Kart game ever. And I got it. It was actually really fun. I had a fun time playing it. Waluigi Pinball was like what really got me invested throughout the whole entire game, like with the tracks, the unique card combination, but the unique cards that Daiki has mentioned, like with Donkey Kong riding Randall, Mario riding on the Poltergust.
Did you call him Randall?
Randall.
On the
Let's
pulse.
see.
Wait.
And
Randall.
Ramby
then
Randall?
also the game
Bitch,
introduced
fuck yourself. That's Ramby.
I thought it was pretty good. And
I fucking hate you.
the only thing I don't know about this game is that they ruined Baby Park because they made it look like an abandoned amusement park.
You're an abandoned amusement park.
Jeremy,
It's the smallest track ever, but it's fun.
Jeremy, can you let me?
I love how
The mission mode was also pretty good as well. Like Doug said, even though he did spoil the final boss, I mean, yes, it's Wiggler, guys, not Bowser.
You play as Bowser.
Game.
This video went from 5 to a fucking 12 real quick.
I could really throw a tomato at you. First off, you play as Bowser, and we're still on Randall.
I love
Isn't
how
that the
John
name of
said.
the dinosaur?
No, it's Ramby.
It's Ramby. Play
Same
a Donkey
difference.
Kong Country game, would you?
I have played it.
I'm lost now.
Yes, my favorite Donkey Kong character, Randall.
I
Also,
love how
that's
John
where he
said-
ended up at the end of Monsters Inc.
Wow.
the same
I don't even-
I don't even know anymore.
I love
Randall
how
is
John
now
said.
Ramby in Monsters Inc.
I really barely paid attention when I heard Monster Inc.
Someone please make that a mod. Please. I will give you money. I won't, but I'll pretend to.
Oh.
Holy shit. Oh, you made my fucking day.
So, I guess I'm up now.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I'm not gonna, like, jump into, like, how great this game is, because people have already said that. So I got a personal story. This game was the parent hater game. You wanna know why? Because back in middle school, everybody had a DS. And we would literally have, like, 2 or 3 groups of people playing 8-player Mario Kart DS. And I call this the parent hating game because if you play this game without the game, you're stuck with a shy guy and you're forced to play the first 2 cups, the first regular cup and the first retro cup. And people will hate you for it because you're holding them back from all the goodness that's Mario Kart DS. So the kids beg the parents to get them a copy of the game, and unless they're shit-headed parents, they eventually give up and get them a copy of the game. That was me,
Wow,
by the way.
I never knew that.
But yeah, no. Yeah, Mario Kart DS was fucking huge back in the day for me. Like, this, Mario and Sonic the Olympic Winter Games DS, and Mario Party DS, like, those were the big 3 games for DS players back in the day. And before school starts, we would literally group up with, like, there'll be like fucking 100 kids in the cafeteria, and, like, almost half of them would be playing something on their DS, and I think it's safe to say, like, a third of the whole room was playing Mario Kart DS. It was a magical time.
I wish I went to your school, because literally, I went to a school where, like, everyone was like, "Oh, you got the latest Grand Theft Auto cheat codes? You guys play PSP? What the fuck is a DS? I have Mario on PlayStation. Like, what the fuck?" I went to people who... I went to a school with dumb people like that. It annoyed me. Like, if I went to a school where everyone's
Went
like...
to dumb bitch school.
Yeah, sure, that's why I went.
I
If
mean-
went to a school where people pulled out their their DSs at recess, brother,
Yeah.
I'd put Mario Kart DS higher.
I mean, in high school, there was a gamers club, right, Kev?
Uh-huh.
That was fun. Every
Shut up.
Wednesday.
Fucking nerdy. God, no one showered in that gamers club I was in.
We don't need a gamers club. We just
Excuse
we
me?
just whipped out our DSs and just
Excuse
played
me?
it.
No,
Yeah,
no, we
I mean,
need
yeah.
gamers club.
Yeah, no, Garrett.
We're like, classes start for 20 minutes. Let's play a Grand Prix.
Must be fucking nice.
It was nice. I miss those days.
Shout out to everyone
Yeah.
who got a chance to experience Nintendo Wi-Fi connection on this thing, because
Hey.
Oh yeah.
I played like a little bit of it.
Wi-Fi.
It was hard to find the signal sometimes, but it was fun to play on the Wi-Fi.
I only played Wi-Fi races and like I'm only thinking of one time I've ever done it. But I'm obviously the exception in this case because I literally had to turn around and I could find a full game of 8 players for local play.
Yeah,
And
I bet Pokemon on the
I'm
DS
def-
is great for you too.
Actually, no.
Oh my god! All right, that's interesting.
Like, yeah, no, Pokemon wasn't big at my middle school. It was
Wasn't mine.
it was the
boy.
games that I just listed plus the Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. DS mini games and Mario vs. Luigi. That was it. Like nobody
yeah.
really played Pokemon. And
I beg
school.
to differ.
well, were you at my middle school? at that time, you might be too old for that middle school.
Pokemon.
So you might be too old for that middle school. But like, yeah, no, we didn't play Pokemon in middle school. It was all Mario Kart and Mario Party DS. Which is why I feel like an alien when people like. I remember there was this one video that was talking about Mario Party DS. The beginning of the segment was like, "All right, raise your hands if you played Mario Party DS," and they edited in crickets. And I'm like, I raised my hand. How many of you played this multiplayer? Cricket noises. I'm like, I raised my hand again. So I guess I'm the lone exception. I guess I got lucky.
Surely fucking did, because I played this game by myself. Matter of fact, I didn't even really think that there was a multiplayer on it until I actually saw it. I'm like, wait, so how do I play with people? And then it's like, oh wait, I can't.
How do you miss it? You literally see it as you boot up the game.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks of it, because the DS had a lot more multiplayer options than previous consoles because of Wi-Fi.
No, it's not just Wi-Fi. It's just you didn't need a fucking cable to hook to other consoles.
Yeah. Well, the Wi-Fi was like a big thing because like at that point everyone had Wi-Fi, so it was easier to do multiplayer.
I wouldn't say it's as big as like Wii was, but like,
Yeah,
I
but
guess
it's still
that's a
a big
factor. But like, I feel very alone on this. I played a lot of local multiplayer, and it seems like majority of people play a lot of online multiplayer in terms of multiplayer offerings.
All I did was single player. Like, it got to the point, I think I was almost tempted because one of my friends was like, oh, I'd love to play Mario Kart DS. I just wish I could actually get a DS. And I'm like, I just got in the military. I could buy this guy a DS. I think we're friends. I could get him a DS.
Oh no.
It was that bad. It was that bad. I really wanted to experience multiplayer. And when I experienced it for the first time, holy fuck, I felt so upset about the part of my childhood I missed out on with my DS.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway, that's all the time we have for Mario Kart DS. So now let's move on to Mario Kart Wii.
Oh boy.
3, 2, 1,
Let's move on.
go.
I'm gonna get hate for this one.
Donkey Kong Kart Wii.
I have a big reason why I put this high. It's kind of sentimental.
Me too.
I put it behind Mario Kart DS on B, but I'll
You know what?
let the others go first.
So-
This is a GOAT game.
So
Yeah.
This is a game that I've probably put almost as much hours in as a DS, but the difference with it is I never actually owned this game. So the way I actually got to experience this game for a lot was our local library had like a game night, and one of the games that was done the most was this, and the amount of times that we would go there and I would literally lose my voice playing this game so much and just like shouting and just getting really into it was a lot, to the point where I eventually did get the game, and I don't care what people say about it being jank. It's fun. The game is kind of jank, but it's not jank in the same way that like a lot of the older ones are. It's jank in the way that like it's chaos. Like it's that kind of jank. And bikes are unbalanced, but they're fun. I like the addition of bikes, and I like the new tracks in it. But I have a lot of like, I do have a lot of nostalgia for this game, but it's also just the fact that like every time I played it, I just had a lot of fun. So yeah, no, the game's fucking like really. I wouldn't say it's a great game, but it is a very fun game. And fuck it, I'll say it's a great game. I don't care.
You put it on S. You better say it's a great
I know,
game.
but like, I still would have said that it's a really good game, but like great is like higher than good. But I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna say it's great. Fuck it, I don't care. You don't have to come at me. Come at me, bro.
So for me, the one thing that's putting this game high, this was the game that made me want a fucking Wii. This was the first game I got Christmas of '09 with my Wii when I got it. And what?
Nothing.
No, so like when I got the Wii, and I got Mario Kart Wii with it, I just remember after like I saw it, I knew what Mario Kart Wii was. I looked at Double Dash and I was like, dude, I don't want this anymore. I felt so bad because it was like I really just wanted Mario Kart Wii so bad. And not to mention the game just had so many fucking characters. Like holy shit! I think to this day, I still think it's probably the best Mario Kart roster. Honestly, better
That's
than
fair.
8. I'll say that. Another thing too, it had online. This was when I had online capabilities, and we finally had high speed internet. We didn't have dial up internet anymore, so I was able to play online. This was also the game. I don't know if John will bring this up. This is the game that let me meet John and a bunch of other people because this was the first game we ever played. So
Oh,
you
I'm
can
so
kind of
sorry.
say it started this thing. It kind of started this because I met Todd, John, Gerald, and we played Mario Kart Wii all the time. That's the best memories I have because that was the first online game I ever played. Um, I will say the online tournaments were really fun. It kind of helps me. It makes me think of the mission mode when it was still going on. When Nintendo Wi-Fi connection was a thing. Playing online with random people was so fucking fun. And the tracks, like I do love the retro tracks here. They topped DS by a long shot. It wasn't just the same format of Super Mario Kart, 64, Super Circuit GameCube. It was just random tracks in every single cup. It didn't start the Rainbow Road trend yet, but it had some pretty good mentions. So in 64, Bowser's Castle, Sherbet Land. I can't remember too much of all of them. Uh, God damn, I can't remember. DK Mountain was one that was brought back. It was a lot of good retro tracks, and overall, like I do love the memories I had with Mario Kart Wii being the first game. And like Sean said, I do love the jank. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for Mario Kart Wii, now this game had built a huge legacy, not only for how my channel or the group was originally founded. Now, granted, I feel like I should put this game in better regards in terms of content because I don't often record this game, even though I feel like I should. But off that aside, before like I became a YouTuber and met you guys, now this game has this game really made my summer of 2008. Like it was like the best childhood to be part of. It was like a great time to be around that age. It was that game was really hard to find at first. It was sold out everywhere. It was legit hotcakes. Like you could not find it. It was like a PS5 rare ass type of deal. Like that's how rare it was.
Yeah, I
for
remember
me.
that. Yeah.
My mom couldn't find it. My parents couldn't find it. My sister had to ask her one of her friends who worked at a Best Buy to hold it for me. That's how I fucking got it. It was connections from my damn sister's friend. He got it for me, and I was like, wow, it's crazy. Like, and and literally, like, because I first played at my cousin's house, and like playing it with a Wii wheel, I thought that shit was awesome. Like, I thought that was fire back then. It was like the revolutionary thing at the time because of the Wii with the tilting controls and all that. But with that aside, I adore this game so much. And yes, I know nostalgia could play a huge factor because I like kind of like how Noah did with Mario Kart DS. Like I had a lot of friends playing this. Friends would come over to my house. My sister's friends would be over at my house just to play fucking Mario Kart Wii. Like I had everything unlocked. People were impressed by it. My friends would ask me how I did this, how I got that, because they didn't even know. Like it was like, who is that monkey with the glasses? I want that. I want glasses, Donkey Kong. I was like, that's how they pronounce it.
I'm so calling him that now.
Glasses, Donkey Kong.
Or sunglasses, Donkey Kong. Yeah,
Glasses Kong.
Yeah, glasses, Kong.
GK.
Chike.
Yeah, but yeah, like I didn't even know there was fucking babies. Like, what the fuck is Baby Mario? Is that Mario's son or
He
something?
was already unlocked.
Exactly. That's like it was so cool. Like it got me to know more of the Mario universe because at that time I was trying to know about more of the Mario, not lore but just characters. So the tracks are great. Coconut Mall is phenomenal. Koopa Cape is goated. Maple Treeway is Super Saiyan. Let's see. Luigi Circuit is it's okay, but literally Everything
It's okay.
else is just so good. Like Rainbow Road was hard as shit. Like everything
What
about
about Mushroom Gorge?
Mushroom
pretty
Gorge is
fun. I
pretty
like
fun.
that.
The bouncing
Yeah.
mushrooms made it fun.
Yeah, it's hard for a mushroom cup, honestly. Just shove it a flower, whatever. But yeah, I had a lot of fun memories with it, and just like playing it like every summer, every day. Like it was so nice, and just like I remember the time was like when I had 4 Wii remotes and we get to do 4 player. It was awesome. Like I would like to just relive those memories, or just like to record them, maybe just archive them in some way. But even playing it to this day on Parsec, it is such a blast. It is amazing. And like, yes, I know the bikes and the competitive and the Funky Kongness, but I don't know. I mean, I doubt anyone plays this game seriously with Funky Kong and shit. Even if people do it, they're not gonna win. We're not skilled at the game enough to even play that way. Like, I think the game has like a decent item system. I mean, the Thunderclouds can be a piece of shit. Sometimes I actually low key like it. Not gonna lie, it's a dick item, but I like sabotaging other people. And I think the game has like the best physics, or one of the best physics. Either that or Seven. I don't know. Like I like how it's controlled. I like how it's handled. Like it gives off a good balance on how the game feels. It's great. The carts are awesome. I feel like some other people would say positive things about it, so I'll just agree with them, even though I haven't heard everyone else yet. But that's all I got to say.
So I have two
Well,
things to point out, and I don't know if Michael pointed out. I do remember also what made me want Mario Kart Wii and want to play it online more and play it more was Mike, and what was really Mike's like tournaments at the time when
You're
he
such a
hosted
dick,
those.
dude.
I'm not sucking dick. You were sucking your own dick with your own shameless plugs. Back off.
Are you
But
talking
anyway,
about Brooklyn Boys 13?
yeah. So
Yeah.
like back in the day, like those were kind of what also made me be like, I want to play Mario Kart Wii online. This is a community of people who play it. I want to play this game. I want to play this game with friends. I can't play locally. So that was just one of those things. I'll bring that up too.
Yeah, I was gonna actually bring that up, but first of all, I did want to say though, I really wasn't too fond about the Wii Wheel because I really couldn't play well with the Wii U. I used mostly the GameCube controller. I mean, it was cool though, but I just couldn't really adjust to playing it. But going into the tournament when we used to have it on Brooklyn Boys 13 in the group, that's really how I met you guys and how I met John, and it was really a great way to meet up with people. And you know it just, like, every time I hear Mario Kart Wii, I just remember how we used to have those tournaments. And like I was saying before about Mushroom Gorge, that was like one of my favorite stages because the bouncing mushrooms. And I did do a couple of videos of Mario Kart Wii. It was like between Double Dash and Wii back at the time when I was doing YouTube videos. um, but no, it was a lot of fun. The only reason why I put behind Mario Kart DS is that I didn't really play that as much as I did with the Mario Kart DS. But all in all, though, it was still fun. And like I said, I gotta admit, I mean, if I wanted to say what met the greatest friends that I have today, it's definitely a Mario Kart Wii. And I'm not just saying it because you guys are here. I'm being serious. Mario
What?
Kart Wii is where seriously I met the best people I know today. So,
It's beautiful. I'm gonna cry.
John.
Also, Mike, I hate your brother for putting fucking automatic.
Oh yes.
And then he
Yeah.
didn't
What
like
a
Shy
fuck.
Guy Beach. What was the problem with? I like Shy Guy Beach. I think it's
I don't like
Oh,
Shy Guy Beach.
I didn't like Shy Guy Beach with the crabs and all that,
I
and
know
also
it's pretty
GCN
nice,
Cookie
yeah.
Land, the GCN Cookie Land that we kept saying over and over again.
yeah, I remember that.
That
Those
was
were
pretty funny
TJ
though.
would always win those fucking races too. Holy shit.
Yeah, but the
Now that I really
thundercloud
think
though,
about it.
that thundercloud always would get to me though. It would always get me. That
I
or the
fucking
blue shell.
So much.
Yeah, I think I only won one of those races, and it felt better than getting like an A in school or some shit. I'll be honest. Like, I was like, I get to be in another one. TJ would always
I
win
wanted
those
to
races.
keep playing the game.
Yeah, TJ usually always won. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and I remember Adam wanted to win a lot because he wanted Mike's attention.
Well, that's because
Yeah.
he had almost the same name as me of Deuterock 17 or
No,
something like that.
it was like 20 or
No,
something.
it's 20, you're wrong, 20.
Oh, Deuterock 20. I'm sorry. Deuterock 20. Yeah, you're right.
Like, shot
It was
down.
an honor, actually. Just that he didn't copy me, but hey. you want to
Shout
be a
out to
big
him for
rock,
watching
just don't
this.
put
I mean, he
18.
kind of did, just to work the numbers around.
Imagine a Shadow Wolf 666.
I know, right? The devil.
Well, that was a
The
shadow.
devil is a liar.
Yeah, but what about Shadow Wolf 6969? Oh wait, that's the fan only fans.
Ooh.
That was my original name.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie.
You didn't know him back then.
Yeah. Not the full story.
You were
I don't want to know the full
keyboard
story.
This game and Brawl though, this shit made the league for me.
Oh.
This
I
and
think
Brawl.
but okay.
All right. So where did you put it higher than DS, Kevin? A little bit.
Yeah, I do because like it is a console game. But it's pretty like I'm just gonna say Funky Kong first of all.
Yeah.
Just Funky Kong and nothing else. It's like literally the most unbalanced game in the entire series because of that.
Mario
A
Kart.
certain like bike too, even though I mained that bike also, but obviously I made Wario. But the thing about this game is though, like, it's not as bad online as DS, but it was still kind of just wow. Like playing this game online was very frustrating. It's one of those games that definitely work better on offline. When you do like because that stuff is fun. Like I'm just glad the cloud is gone. That shit sucks because you have to like desperately try your heart, like try your damnedest to like put it past another player, and you have to like try your damnedest to get away from it. From that sending right back at you, and then I don't know. I could be going nuts with this, but I feel like the time being small when you get hit by a cloud lasts a slightly longer time than it does with a lightning bolt. I don't know if you guys noticed that or agree with me on that. I doubt it though, but
I mean, it kind of does.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Kinda feel like I can't say.
I wouldn't
They
know.
kind of feel like it.
it might be the same though. But it's just it's rough. But again, it's a game that I would like to play offline than online, like with like zero lag issue. Like I would like to play this game in person. To be
That's
honest with you.
magical.
So, yeah, I mean the tracks are fine. I like them. Um, which ones did you mention before, Mike and John? I think you mentioned a few of them.
Well, Mushroom Board.
Yeah, Mushroom Roll was good.
Coconut Mall.
Wario
Gold
Gold
was a classic.
Wario's
Stop.
Gold Bond was fun.
Just hearing Coconut Mall, just think of that one fucking Mario Kart 8 session. The evil laugh just tip you off enough.
I have to remember. I have to see that one.
Oh my god, poor
The
Allie.
one
No,
thing I
but-
kind of want to. The one thing I
Yeah,
want to
fuck
argue though
Mark.
when it comes to item balance, Mario Kart 64's item balance is worse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think
I
so.
mean, yeah, I mean, I guess I agree to that in some degree.
Sometimes.
Who cares?
Put lightning in first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Well, yeah, if you get really lucky, you get a lightning at first. Yeah.
I got lightnings often in first place in Jeremy's session.
Yeah, but I don't know, not really much else to say, but except for that.
Also, for broken characters, like, I know we're not an 8
Yeah,
Deluxe.
that
Waluigi,
really ruined it
exists.
for me.
Waluigi exists in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. He's the god tier. He's Funky Kong in that game.
All right, well, there's other characters that can like match up to him.
Also,
Like
you use that combo in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well. You used
and
it.
Wario and the Mr. Scooter and the Bandit Buggy,
The Scooty Puff Jr.
Morton,
You are
like pretty much the heavyweights.
interesting.
But rather than a few characters than just one, you know what I mean?
I guess.
I mean, if you go online on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at like 3 a.m. on a worldwide run, yeah, you're gonna see the same shit. It's gonna be the same characters. More than likely Waluigi's.
And if it makes you feel any better, Waluigi with Wiggler isn't my best one. It's my second best one.
Okay. Interesting. I guess we'll talk about that when we get to that game.
Honestly, all of you guys are explaining why CTR Nitro Fueled is just a better game because it doesn't matter what character you play as, what card you pick. You can just pick a class and go with it.
The online was better one.
It's a better game in regards to the gameplay. I can't speak much for the online.
Yeah,
that's what makes it better. That's what it makes mainly better. That's one of the main reasons why it's better than every Mario Kart game ever.
Yep.
No, the only thing holding Nitro Fuel back is online. If the online was good, it'd be the best kart racer ever.
Yeah, you can agree with that.
Yep. The online makes the
only thing holding it back.
I wish it was skill heavy.
Other than that,
you wish it wasn't skill heavy?
I'm surprised. I really have to put hours into CTR if I want to be as good as you guys. And it's
Wait,
like,
say that one more time. You wish it wasn't skill heavy?
No, like
no. John said he wished it wasn't.
No, like I'm telling you, like you have to literally master the shortcuts. You have to master the drifting. Like.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, that's basically what you could say about a lot of these kind of games. You have to get.
I mean, I hate that Smash Brothers is skill heavy because these fucking 1v1 pricks show up.
There was a fighting game that could be my kind of fighting game. You know, the one that you didn't have to do anything in.
Yeah, I wish there was a fighting game I could literally put the controller down and I could win every match.
Like every time I play CTR, I put so much time into that, which I don't really have a lot these days, or I don't really put a lot of effort into it because the Switch version of CTR sucks.
Doesn't suck.
It's the same game.
No, the Switch. No, it's slower.
No, it's not.
You don't even have the other versions to know.
It has 30 FPS.
Graphics.
It has 30 FPS and longer loading
An
time.
FPS doesn't dictate how fast or slow a game runs.
No, I'm talking about the slower, like in terms of the loading screens.
Well,
okay.
I mean, in regards to that, anyway, you haven't even played the other versions to know.
For someone who has the Master Wheels on both PlayStation and the Switch, I disagree.
John doesn't even know what that is.
Like, you just have way too much free time.
It is what it is.
Alright, so
you don't have any free time at all to play the game if you don't have skill.
Alright, we all agree that John's a shithead, okay? Has anybody else not talked about Mario Wii yet?
Not anyone else need to talk about their Wii?
I mean, I don't have much to add, but pretty much what John said about trying to master every track and all that. Yeah, back in the day...
Mario Kart Wii, not fucking CTR.
Mario Kart Wii, yeah. But yeah, for Mario Kart Wii, I was pretty much that guy back in the day, where I would just, once I 3-starred everything, I just pretty much just sat on time trials, trying to perfect my times. Yeah, not really much to add on what everyone else has already said. I just really like the game for its. Yeah. How should I word it? Everyone is very, very skilled online. I'm sure many people can relate. Yeah, you pretty much just see Funky Kong everywhere you go, and at times some people pick Daisy and the Mug Bike, potentially.
Those are for the horny people.
Okay, fair. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Anime's taught me anything. It's all right to be horny.
Yep. I'm okay with this.
I definitely love
Mario Kart Wii, super fun game. I don't have any really big things to say about it. I just really like it. Hello. Okay.
Bless you.
Alright. Been holding that in for a hot minute. Alright, now it's time for Mario Kart 7. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Bitch.
Yikes, Dikey.
Yikes.
Nah.
Yep.
What? Oh, Dikey, no.
Holy shit, yikes.
Alright, I guess Dikey's on the spot now.
Oh yeah.
Let me say some more talk
Is
before-
Dikey the one that put it low?
I mean, I put it kind of low. I didn't put it at
I mean,
get fucked tier.
you both put it lower than everyone else did.
Well, Well, I'm more curious about Daiki's opinion than mine, so I'm letting him have the stage first.
Okay,
If it's no
so
Waluigi, I bet it's no Waluigi is one of those. I'm just ready for that.
okay, so like with many D tier picks that some people have already put, I'm not going to be as negative on this one. However, the negatives that I do have are kind of, obviously due to bias.
Or negative, got it.
I don't feel strong at all about this game purely because I didn't particularly like the style of kart customization at first. The tracks were okay, though as we get on to later titles, it did take me a while to kind of warm up to how the games are now. I didn't put a lot of time into collecting all the kart pieces because I didn't really care for it, honestly. It's not really a game that I can really just sit down and play for a lot of the time compared to most of the other Mario Karts. Though I do completely understand how people can rate it so highly because, well, everything is just so vibrant. Maybe there's new tracks that you like and all that stuff. But personally, for me, I don't have a strong attachment to it. That's about it for me.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that and say that I don't have any attachment with 7 either. For me, not so much when the game came out, but I'm talking more like nowadays. The game doesn't have an identity for me. Like Mario Kart DS is hands down better than 7. That's just how I feel. I think DS is filled with personality. 7 feels like Wii on the 3DS, and all of its unique mechanics was done better in 8. So for me personally, I don't hate the game. I'll willingly play it again. But I don't think the new tracks, except for its version of Rainbow Road, which is my favorite Rainbow Road in the entire series, I don't think the new tracks really stick out as well. And personally, I don't think 7 has an identity to go back to because, Decky brought up something that honestly clicks with me now about Double Dash and why Double Dash is so special. And if they make a Mario Kart game with that mechanic back, it might feel less special. That's what I feel about 7 because, it's like DS, but I think DS is better. It's like Wii, but I think Wii's better. And it's more like 8, and I think everybody thinks it's better. I could be wrong about that, but it has no life in it that can just stand the test of time, and it quickly becomes the most obsolete Mario Kart game in terms of how fresh it is.
So I'm a piggyback, just to say that yes, I can agree. Yeah, Mario Kart 7, in my opinion, now looking at it, if you look at every single Mario Kart up to this point, right, they have that one thing that sets them apart, down to Super Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart, first Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64, Shank, first multiplayer. Double Dash, 2 karts. Wii, bikes. DS, a bunch of characters, multitude of cards. First portable. 7, you look at it, and how I called it, it's Wii, but customizable carts on the 3DS. And I don't know if the whole gimmick about it that really they were trying to sell was, hey, you can customize your carts now. And then it's like, hey, we have that on Mario Kart 8 now. So it's like, why play 7 sort of thing. Another thing, too, the retro tracks kind of annoy me because some of these retro tracks are ones that, especially after seeing 8, I was like, why the fuck did they put Maple Treeway here instead of putting it in 8 with anti-gravity? That makes more sense. Why is Daisy Cruiser here? This Rainbow Road is amazing. Why is it better than the one in 8? It's certain tracks that, I think about that stuff. I'm like, dude, come on.
No, right?
Come on. Overall, yes. 7, it did good when it came out, right? We all played it. It was the next Mario Kart. We were hype about it. During this time, it was great. The coins came back after some time, and that made it to where, you get a lot of coins, you unlock characters. The other thing I will say is a downfall for me is this character roster. I don't like Honey Queen. I'm sorry. I don't like Honey Queen.
Bitch.
I don't like the fact you have to unlock Mario. I think that's stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Waluigi's not even here, but Waluigi's Pinball is here. That doesn't make sense.
Well, the game was really trying to appeal to me, and it didn't work, but it was close.
It tried to appeal to you with Honey Queen? Gosh.
Well, no, if it really wanted to appeal to me, they would have brought Rob back.
Hey,
Or
spin
Dry
checks.
Bones. Dry Bones, too.
Yeah,
Facts.
I would take that, too. Hey,
Like, a lot of
Wiggler's in the
cut
game. I kind of
characters.
like Wiggler.
Yeah, Wiggler's okay.
He was alright.
So
Just having like the Wii roster compared to 7, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, there's not even King Boo's not even in here.
Yeah.
so
No, that's fair.
okay, so
Alright,
I have some things to point out and share. For I had a hard time understanding like why are you guys mentioning that where's the identity? I was like, wait, aren't you guys forgetting about the glided underwater sections? But as Jeremy explained it, how each game has like its own identity. Because like I was like, why are you guys missing on the glider underwater and the car customizations? I thought those were cool. Like, why are you guys just downplaying that? But then as Jeremy mentioned each entry, and it's like Mario Kart 8 is like, oh yeah, those features got carried in Mario Kart 8.
I said that
So
too,
Mario Kart 7,
motherfucker,
it's-
you biased little piece of shit.
It makes it kind of pointless. So I was like, okay, but okay. So Mario Kart 7. Now I remember how excited I was, and this game is fun for what it is. I like how the game feels, and yes, it is Mario Kart Wii, but DS or 3DS, I would say. But at times I couldn't really help but to think that this game feels a little empty in terms of like lack of versus mode. The character roster is inferior compared to Wii. But I actually like all the tracks. I think the tracks is great. I think it's like one of the best track selections in the Mario Kart series. I'm not saying the best, but one of the best. The retro track selection, however, is the best selection of retro tracks in the Mario Kart series. Like how Jerry mentioned. I'll get to that when I get to about Mario Kart 8. But like, I don't know, like the customization I thought was pretty decent. I mean, some cars are better than others. I think the only thing I liked was the barrel train. I thought that was pretty cool. I like how the B Dasher was there. And in the online, I don't know. The online was it was a hit or miss. It was because I remember when the game first came out, or at least the first year I played the game. I remember that I would always disconnect in the middle of a worldwide race. And to be honest, the only way I was able to play online with people is to play through communities because I never get disconnected there. But I do in worldwide, which actually annoys me. It actually aggravates me, so I can never get VR. And yeah, I mean. I just kind of wish I had more downtime to play this. Like, I wish I could play the other tracks, but it makes it so hard because there's no versus mode, and you can't really individually race on those tracks with computers. The closest you can do is time trials them, but where's the fun in that? And yeah, with Mario Kart 7, it just I don't know, like at times, like even when the group was founded, like even when I had Jeremy, Kevin, Todd, and Gerald, like whenever I had those guys around, we would just play Mario Kart Wii, even when Mario Kart 7 existed. Like we rarely played 7. Like we don't because Wii existed, and it's like most people had it, and it's more fun to play on. Like I would always go back to Wii. I always tell myself, like honestly, even though this is like the latest entry, I still prefer Mario Kart Wii because I find it more fun than 7. Like Wii had a lot more things that 7 lacked, even though 7 had a lot of new revolutionary features that would carry on to 8. But it doesn't help the fact that how the game was empty, like has no soul, but had good content. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know what fucking Retro Studios did. Like they had so much good recipes. It's like I don't know. It's like trying to eat a really good ass pizza, but there's no calories. In it.
Retro only helped with the Donkey Kong track. That's all they did.
No, they helped develop the rest of the game.
No, they didn't. It was just that track.
No, it was developed by Retro Studios. They made Mario Kart 7.
No, that track was developed by them.
No, but the rest still was. Oh my god!
No,
it was.
This deserves research.
It was just that track that they had.
No, it was not just that track. It was literally Metro Studios made that game.
They did not make the game.
Yeah, they did.
They literally contacted Retro to help them with the Donkey Kong course.
I'm looking right now. They helped develop, but by contributing. Oh wow. I thought they helped develop the game because they mentioned some parts that Retro would. Okay.
No, it was just the Donkey Kong track, and that's only because they made returns.
I would say that that's the best Donkey Kong track in all of Mario Kart. Fight with me if you think it isn't. I'm just saying. Next to DK Mountain. Mountain, it's better to me. I like DK Jungle.
Yeah, DK Mountain's fun. Alright, well, I put Mario... Oh, were you done?
No, I was like, God damn it, those Americans.
What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck
What?
off, Americans.
They made a good ass track and they didn't bother trying to help with the rest.
Yeah, we can just speed past that.
This is the first John's being racist to his own race.
Americans aren't in a race. They're just a bunch of stupid people.
We can.
Oh,
speed
now we're all
past
racist here. Okay.
What the fuck? Just fucking go, you morons. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Save me. Who hasn't gone?
Mike,
I didn't go.
I haven't gone either, but
You want
Why are
me
you
to
far
go
away
then?
from your mic?
yeah.
Alright. So Mario Kart 7 was a pretty average game. I mean, I was really like in the mix of like putting it either before or after Mario Kart Wii, so I just wanted to put it in the middle because I mean, yes, I did play it on 3DS and it was a lot of fun and it had the whole gliding and everything. So I just felt it just to be average as much, but it's still like a great game nonetheless with the tracks that are on there, and I mean, there's really not much more I could say. I mean, I did like what I did in the DS. I got 3 stars and everything, and I mean, 150cc was a little bit of a challenge because I had to play the cups like Lord knows how many times because of whether it be blue shells stopping me or some other BS stuff. Other than that, though, that's why I leave it at B. At least it had some challenges when it came to the race in the cups. And that's it.
All right, so this is easily the best Mario Kart game when it comes to like the handheld. It feels very solid, very fluid. Tracks are very fun. I love the underwater. Where you go underwater and drive there. That's something that we never really seen Mario Kart done before. I mean, it has, but usually it turns out like bad for you. But in this one, they have like this little propeller in the back that makes you like drive easier. And the gliding is a very, very good feature. I do say though that obviously this is like the worst character roster in this game in the whole entire series. Like, who in the fourth dimension of hell was it a good idea to put Honeybee out of all characters in this game? Would someone like have a fucking bee fetish and is like, oh my god, we have to put it in Honeybee in there? It's like, but we have. But we can't do it. Why? No one likes her. I said we put Honeybee in the game, and he points out a gun. And the developer's like, "Whoa, hey, okay, we'll do it." Like, yeah, you better.
I mean, to be fair, in Nintendo Power Magazine, there's a photo of Bee Mario climbing on the crotch area of Queen Bee, and she says, "Ooh, that tickles."
That's from Galaxy.
I know.
wait, Kevin.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Wait, how would you mention it's the worst roster when the first 3 games had like 8 characters?
Actually,
It's
that's a
still
good
better than
point.
this one
How the fuck is that better?
because it's like at least people know
This is
about this character.
Um,
People fucking remember Honeybee.
I can agree to some extent with Kevin. Like,
Oh,
this is kind of
all characters. That is so goddamn sinful.
This is kind of no different to how people feel about the Mario Kart 8 roster because of all the Koopalings and the medals and the babies.
True.
Like, yes, there's more characters, but like the quality of characters is also a factor to consider.
they have Rosalina in Mario Kart 7.
No, that's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
no.
yeah.
John's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck what I have to say. Rosalina's in the game.
You have a good point too, but
No, I agree with
Rosalina
John's.
already brings up a few.
I have to. That's why I'm defending it because Rosalina's in the game. Yeah.
God.
You were just defending me. The fuck?
I'm sorry. One of my waifus is in danger. I gotta support her.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay, you're terrible.
Don't worry, Kevin. You would have done the same if Luna was in Mario Kart 7.
Kevin, you would always.
She's not a fucking Mario Kart character.
Just wait, Mario Kart 9, they'll bring hell of a boss characters. Just watch.
You have to do
Yeah,
this thing.
okay, yeah.
You can make her as me.
Nintendo will actually take a rated M YouTube series and put it on their next.
Why not? They're fucking insane already.
Brilliant, genius, I tell you.
No, you have to do this thing. No, fuck you. Rosalina will be there. What do I have to do? What do I sign?
Well, somebody shouldn't have told me that.
Bad because they removed Waluigi.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Kevin, I'm sure if Waluigi was in it, you probably won't give a shit about the roster.
I'd probably
Don't
put top
touch
tier,
me.
yeah.
Honestly, I'm shocked that Kevin doesn't hate this game because he's not in the game.
I know, right?
No, but the thing is, everything else is done right.
That
That's
is
the thing.
true.
Besides the roster, I really enjoy this game a lot. In the end, though, because they did something that the other last two games failed to do, and that's a good online. I really enjoy that game online. I have like 0 to like little lag issues with it.
Jeremy, do it
It's a
on
very good experience.
Prove Kevin wrong.
What's up?
Kevin, no, Jeremy, do another online session and put Kevin in and make his internet suffer.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Don't do that, because you're gonna make me just change my mind about the whole thing.
That's the point.
So wait,
That's
you
the
have
point,
to
my guy.
win to make it like, oh wow.
I don't want to end up like knowing.
I mean, it's always been like
Oh,
that.
piss off, mate.
I mean, that's his logic, though.
Holy shit, that hurts.
He has to.
Okay, so
I mean, I
So-
could have told you that.
So we'll stop roasting Kevin and
I know,
I
because
wasn't
like,
roasting him, I was just-
oh, okay, you're not helping your case there, my guy.
I am helping my case.
But anyway, enough of that.
I think I'm helping my case very well, and you're just afraid not to admit it.
Okay, all right.
Sean, just stop.
So, has anyone else gone?
I think you're the last one.
Well, I don't care. I love this game.
I put this game at A because functionally this game works really well. The controls are very tight, responsive. The tracks are pretty good. The character roster is questionable, but I mean, there's enough of the characters that people care about there.
you must miss Waluigi then.
There is like a lot of what this game does is really good, but there are two very, very important things that keep it down. One, there is a lack of content. There isn't much to do in this game. There isn't not much extra stuff. I had this game a lot, and I remember, I mean, I played the races, but after a little bit, you just get kind of bored. Like, there's not really any kind of variety. And the second thing is, this game feels like it lacks soul.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it's just another Mario Kart. Like, it's a good Mario Kart, but there's nothing really special about it. They're like Jeremy was saying, like everything has like their gimmick or their like fresh ideas, and that's why like a lot of people go back to those old games. Even the ones that I could say like, you know, I'm not a fan of. I understand why people like, you know, like really rate it highly. This one, while it is a good game, is kind of just that. It's just a good game. It's really nothing else beyond that. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, that also means that even though it does things right, it's really not going to get remembered much. Like, when we're years and years and years down the line, people will still remember 64, they'll still remember Super Circuit, they'll still remember, forgot the name for the SNES one already.
Super
Back to the list.
Kart.
Yeah, Super Mario Kart. They'll still remember
Double Dash
they'll still
and
remember
Wii.
Double Dash. They'll still remember Wii. They'll still remember DS. I feel like people are gonna forget 7, because everything it does, 8 kind of does and does better. And while again it is a good game, it's not much beyond that.
Not to the people who are gonna be like, yeah, Mario Kart 8 brought in the customizable stuff, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 7. People forgot it was 7. And again, that contests the fact that even though 7's a good game, it's still kind of a forgettable game. Like, I do think it firmly deserves its A rank spot. It's just that there really is nothing that can make it go beyond that.
It did what it did during its time, and that's really it.
Yeah,
It gave us another Mario Kart to play.
Pretty
Good job,
much.
Nintendo.
they did a good job at it.
And
but
if
they
you're
didn't
like
really
John, you didn't even play
Huh?
Hey, Exactly.
Oh,
I'm ready to talk about 8. I'm so excited.
Alrighty.
I know. And you can jerk
All
off
right,
to
time
it.
for Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U.
Ah,
3, 2, 1,
Okay,
go.
this is for the Wii U.
Never played it. Never had a Wii U.
you're probably gonna be shocked where I put mine.
Wait, you put an 8 Deluxe in? Or, okay, is it 8 alone? Or...
8 vanilla.
Wii U.
And if you're wondering why I put it there, I don't mind going first.
I literally never played it.
Wait, hold on, wait. Are we doing 8? Is it 8 Deluxe as a whole? Or, like,
It's
We're
8.
doing
Just
8.
8.
Oh my
It's just
god!
8. It's just 8.
What the what?
Wii U.
someone put 8 Deluxe. I saw someone put 8 Deluxe. Wait, who did? Was it Noah?
No.
Who put it there?
John,
Someone-
John, you're only
someone
seeing
put 8
now.
Deluxe.
Ouch!
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Wait.
Wait, what now?
Nope.
Daiki.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
I'm looking at Daiki. That's it.
No,
I really
no, I'm
wanna
looking
hear
at
it.
I'm looking
Holy
at Kevin.
shit.
What
What
now?
Wait, why are we looking at Daiki?
Kevin, we're doing regular Mario Kart 8, not Deluxe.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
wait. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what I got confused by.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right. I'm so used to
Yeah.
seeing the deluxe logos, so I got confused there.
Okay, I get what you guys were talking about now. Daiki, why?
Okay, so just to clear up, this has nothing to do with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is only for the Wii U version.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
good. I'm putting my pitchfork down.
So, as I've talked about Mario Kart 7, I very much didn't like the game as much as the other installments, and you know what? I actually took it very positively because not only did I want to enjoy Mario Kart again at the time, I thought, you know what? The amount of people saying, with what stuff could be improved, thought, you know what? Maybe they'll fix it. Maybe they'll actually make a better game out of this new, gimmick that they're going for with cut customization. And, to an extent, later on, it works. But not for me. With it being on Wii U as well, obviously, not gonna lie, it's probably my least favorite Nintendo console. And,
Hater.
yeah, with Mario Kart in general, I really was not a fan of the character roster, and I'm still not. Yeah, what was it? The likes of Pink Gold Peach, or even was it Tanuki Mario there as
No.
well?
Super Mario,
Oh,
Cat
yeah, yeah.
Peach.
DLC,
Yeah.
he was.
Not to mention
like-
a good portion of the character roster is also just the Koopalings as well, which I kind of dislike. Not gonna lie.
You know what? I'm gonna step in and defend them. What's wrong with the Koopalings? Because, honestly, I think people would be pissed if they only chose a few of them and not all of them. I mean, Roy's my favorite of the Koopalings, and if they picked anybody else other than him, I would have been pissed. So I'll defend the Koopalings in that
Oh
regard.
no.
I can actually step in. I don't want to interrupt, but I can step in. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's people dislike the Koopalings. I like the Koopalings personally. It's that at a certain point, they were in everything.
Well, that
And I feel like
I don't want to blame an individual game for a company
Oh, no,
decision.
you're totally right on that. That's just how I feel it is. Like, I like them, and I don't have a complaint, but that's how what I hear from other people, at least. That's just my 2 cents on it, though.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
Well, I don't agree with
Yeah.
that.
Right.
I would say this was the era where the Koopalings were probably most booming because
Oh,
we
yeah.
also had New Super Mario Bros.
yeah.
U. We had New Super Mario Bros. Wii that came out a couple of years before the Wii U
And
really
two.
came out. So, yeah, with the Koopalings coming back was a big thing to people who played World and New Super Mario, like Super Mario Bros. 3 and stuff like that. So I think this was probably the climax of where the Koopalings were like, it's a big deal to have them back because, complaints like that is everybody got sick of the Koopalings, and then people start comparing rosters of Mario Kart games and okay, we're missing Diddy Kong, Birdo, King Boo. If you want to go further, Petey Piranha. We got newcomers, too many babies. Yeah, the metal characters and all that stuff. But yeah, I think this was probably the climax. That's why people probably got sick of the Koopalings at this point.
I'm just speaking for myself about the Koopalings. Is
Yeah.
that The difference between the Koopalings compared to the babies and the medals is that the Koopalings are their own individual characters. The other characters are mini versions of pre-existing characters or medal versions of pre-existing characters. So I will honestly fight and die and defend the Koopalings over like. I think they deserve to be there, and if they were brought back in the later Mario Kart, I would not object to it.
Well, here's the thing, though.
I mean, they
I
were
know,
popular enough to be in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wii U.
yeah, like
Smash 4.
I know that I said the Koopalings were kind of a negative, but I think with how you pick Yoshi and Shy Guy, they come up like once you select them, you have this like separate menu where you can pick a different color for them. Why couldn't it have been like Smash
Bowser
where
Jr.
Well,
if
honestly,
you could pick
Confusing.
Bowser Jr. and then you could just pick a different Koopaling from that character
well,
selection?
the difference between Smash Bros. and Mario Kart is like Smash Bros. You don't want to have that bloated feeling of one franchise, so that's why they did it. But with Mario Kart, as I said, these are individual characters. Your examples are just different colors for those characters. It's not really the same thing.
I know, but like, if you had that sort of menu just for like the Koopalings as well, you could basically fill out the general character selection with characters that are already, established from previous titles.
I mean, yes, but like I also think it would be a disservice to the Koopalings and their legacy if they were just, oh, this is the Koopalings character selection, but if you press this button, you can look at all the Koopalings. I think it just discredits them, and yeah.
I guess
People
so.
want
about
that as a whole, like for like all characters on the roster, because a lot of people are looking at every single character, not just the Koopalings. But I'm just saying this to say this, but a lot of people are looking at like why can't Mario and Peach have like the metal characters attached to them, just like Yoshi and Shy Guys, and then it's like I don't know. I do agree with Noah though. It kind of just gives them like their own identity. It's really just for the Koopalings, just because.
Yeah, I'm not defending the other things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. But yeah, to top off my opinion of it, I don't really have anything positive to say about it. So
Alright.
Yeah. that's it.
So, Mario Kart 8 now, even though Wii U is not really the console, in my opinion, that was really the best to me, but there's reason why I put Mario Kart 8 as the letter S. And one item is the Super Horn. The only item that can destroy a blue shell is my best friend, the Super Horn. Because that right there just made a whole turnaround, and I was like saying, wow, of all the Mario Karts I always got blue shelled, to never escape or destroy it, this was the destroyer of blue shells.
You get a
That
book
one right
for it.
there.
If you're lucky to get it at that opportunity.
But all in all, I really like it because of the tracks and the characters, like what I think like what Daiki said, and all the tracks and stuff, including the DLCs that they added, the 4 extra tracks on there as well, which was pretty cool. And I believe they had 200cc in this one, or was it the deluxe?
Yeah, it was this one.
Future DLC, they added it.
Yeah, the 200cc was insane. So for that never to happen in Mario Kart game is another reason why I put it as letter S. So beyond that, it's just what more can you ask for in a Mario Kart game other than those things? So that's why it deserves that S spot.
Yeah.
So for me, I put it behind Wii and Double Dash, and that's just because of what my defending thing for Wii and Double Dash were, which was the only thing that's holding 8 back for me. Honestly, a lot of my friends don't like battle mode. I like battle mode. This game's battle mode wasn't that good at all. I feel like they literally said, "Oh fuck, we have to add battle mode. Throw this at them, sir. These are tracks. Throw it at them. We have to release the game." Okay, cool. That's the only thing holding back 8 for me. Other than that, this was my first Wii U game. I got the bundle and I was able to get a free game with it. I think I picked Pikmin 3 for my free game. So
Yeah.
I was able to. I got all of that stuff because I was upset that all my friends here had Wii U's, and I was like, eventually, still got Mario Kart Wii, guys. But yeah, this was my first Wii U game. I do like the fact that it took what Mario Kart 7 did and made it better. They added the characters that they took out, so we ended up getting Toadette, Waluigi back. The addition of the Koopalings was nice. Retro tracks, I feel like close second to Sevens. Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road noticed it is way earlier, looks fan fucking tastic in this game. But no, he was talking about the length. He's talking about the length. The length, I was upset about it a little bit, but I'm okay with it nowadays because every time I play N64 Rainbow Road on Mario Kart 64 nowadays, I'm like, holy shit. But besides the point eight, in my opinion, had really good retro tracks. The DLC they added at the time was really great. The selection for the DLC characters, I like Dry Bowser, Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach Y, but overall, I do like the game a lot. It's definitely one of the Wii U games I put the most hours in, and did a lot of online sessions with John. 2014 did we do the first one, and I
Yeah.
recorded my 3DS. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good times. So yeah, Mario Kart 8, I spent a lot of time on. Don't think holding this game back. The roster isn't shitty. It could be a little better, but the battle mode it could be definitely worked on because oh my goodness,
Yeah.
dude,
Um,
Moo Moo Meadows, guys, let's go there for a battle. Why don't we?
Yeah, so for Mario Kart 8 for me, at the time, leading up to its release, it was so damn nostalgic. Freshman year of high school, man, I was so hyped for the game. That was when I had my friends already. I had Jeremy, Kevin, Todd, Gerald, TJ, Jack. Well, Jack wasn't around. He wasn't relevant yet.
Were
But
you wait? We did Broken Boys 13 tournament. Weren't you in that one too?
not Mario Kart 8.
I think I
No.
entered one of them. Actually, no, I only watched them because I think at that point we were starting to do the sessions for John.
Oh
'Cause he
right,
was-
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like the OG members for like it was so fun at this time, and like just everything about the game, like I remember when I first got the game. I even have the unboxing still when I got it. It's fun looking back at it, even though some fucker stole my code. I was dumb enough to not censor it, but hey, that person out there, he got the free game. He or she got it, so good for them. Um, but yeah, I know the character roster is super questionable, and yes, it's inferior to Mario Kart Wii's character roster because I still find Wii's the superior one. But boy, oh boy, the summer of 2014 was quite something. I mean, it was just something. I'm not saying it was the best, but it was something. I got to meet so many people from this game who I still talk to on Discord to this day. Like it literally like expanded our friend group circle. Like I got to do online sessions for it. I even did a whole let's play the game by doing every single CC except 200. I haven't done 200 to this day, surprisingly. But yeah, and like and like it was HD too, so seeing the game in such beautiful graphics and like probably like the best looking Nintendo game out there, it is beautiful. Like it was gorgeous. It was like the best
You mean
Wii.
at the time or in general?
I don't even. I mean, like I guess at the time, to be honest, because like there was no better looking Wii U game than Mario Kart 8.
Shit, Smash Brothers 4 when it got introduced, I thought like, holy shit.
I mean,
'Cause
I
I got
thought
introduced at the same time.
but it just depends on art style direction, but whatever. But yes, the controls. I mean, the physics and everything. It feels great. The only thing that turned me off was fire hopping. That wasn't discovered till later, but that shit got annoying. Honestly, like there were some fire hoppers, and it just puts it at a disadvantage. Yes, I know bikes existed back then, but I don't know. Just fire hopping was just annoying. The online was great. It was really fun. The retro track selection. I mean, I can deal with it these days, but it's like it's the weakest selection of tracks. They throw some really
Oh,
not that exciting tracks.
you hear me?
The GameCube tracks, like they chose like the shittiest ones, not the shittiest, but the boring ones. Um,
Wait a minute.
I mean, what else? Oh, Dodger. Get ready.
Fixing it.
Okay.
Fix your shit.
I hear that
Got
go.
it. Got it.
He's good.
Damn
Okay,
it.
cool. But yes, It went all over the place, but it just how it was back then. It was really nice, and the tracks itself, the newer tracks like Sunshine Airport, Electro Dome. I mean, Star Cup is phenomenal. It's like one of the best Star Cups out there. Like I think all tracks there were great. And the music too. The music is just amazing. Like it has live performance, like a real band playing these songs, and it's just that was like what they advertised in Mario Kart 8, and the mustache physics for Mario and Luigi and Wario and Waluigi. That was like a big deal too, which is funny. Like they can actually get the mustache physics. And the vehicles itself, they're okay. I just choose a selection of them. I don't really go nuts with all of them, but it's like some of them do look cool, but then it's like they have like some really questionable stats. But it just varies. I mean, I wish I could say a lot more about this game, but it's like I know some people have different opinions, and I'll probably piggyback right on some of them. Mostly the positive ones people have been saying, and also we still have Mario Kart 8 to this era, so I'll get to Deluxe whenever we get there. Battle Mode does suck, I do agree, but I find it low key fun too at the same time.
So just to piggyback real quick off of John, he did mention the original soundtrack is orchestrated. This was also the first Mario Kart where Nintendo. I feel like this was the era Nintendo used a fuck ton of social media. At least to my discovery, I know they started using stuff really when the 3DS came out. I noticed like off topic from this like Dream Team trailers and stuff like that. They really took advantage of Mario Kart 8 and did stuff like I think they did the test trailers where they did commercials testing the items like the super horn, the super. What else did they test? It was different items, the new items that came out in Mario Kart 8. They did commercials for them. They had a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Was Direct. They had a Mario Kart 8 Direct where they talked about the bundle, all the characters coming out. They went Mario Kart 8 through the ages or Mario Kart through the ages. This is media. This was a media heavy Mario Kart.
The most marketed Mario Kart games, I'm trying to say, yeah.
Yeah, so the most marketed. That's the right word because they did a lot for this game to kind of just hype it up. It was intense.
So Mario Kart 8, wow, what a beautiful game. Easily without question, like the best looking Mario Kart game, and it's plays so super fluently. Even though it's for the Wii U, which is like a console that I probably will never get back to, but well, Mario Kart 8 was one of the very good ones on the library there. Yeah, there are a lot of characters that deserve to be on that game, and some of them are questionable. Um, I really enjoy like most of the remixes of the tracks, especially the Mario Kart 64 ones. Oh my god, Yoshi's Valley is so much better in this. Like, thank God. This is what it should have been the original. And Rainbow Road, I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love like driving through it. But oh my god, it's so painfully short. It's like kind of pathetic. That's the track I really want to. Yeah, go ahead, because you know I'm right.
No, I know you're wrong.
Why is it so fucking short then?
It's
What the hell is
so
that?
disgusting. It was a Jeremy busting a nut. I don't know.
No,
I
it
don't know
was
what I fucking just missed.
The
That's fucked up.
fucking the track is so painfully long.
What track?
Rainbow Road,
Rainbow
Mario
Road.
64.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Like,
But this one's so short. Why can't it just be like in the middle? You know what I mean?
I don't even think it's that short. Like, it's just
It's like a minute and a half.
like the only fucking it's more than a minute and a half, kid. You fucking Sonic Forces hater.
I like Sonic Forces. What are you talking about?
I'm making a Sonic joke.
Get it?
Like,
He's a Sonic fan. He wants attention.
honestly, the only thing bad about the new Rainbow Road is it's not really faithful because I'm the lone wolf that will say that I actually like those tracks where it's just a straight road and you just get to the end. But I don't understand why I don't know why 64 Rainbow Road had to be one of those tracks because it's a retro track, but it's whatever.
All right, so back to other news about it. Most of the tracks are very, very good, and that music is absolutely killer. I love the music in the game. Have you all played Dolphin Shoals, right? That fucking jazz music goes insane. Like, it's so good. Like,
Yeah,
I
we
love
out of the water. Yeah, that shit is
Yeah.
intense.
Amazing. I love
Yeah,
that.
remember the Happy Dolphins?
Yep. Happy to try and kill you and try to get you off course. Yeah, like the customizations are really cool, but the problem with it is the stats, and that's what the next game really should be focusing on. Just like it should really take a book or a page of Nitro Field and just like pick like what kind of um what do you say, like different kind of driving
Style,
skill you want.
driving styles like drift,
Driving
how to
style,
drift,
yeah,
and all that stuff.
drift speed, or all around.
Well,
Like
Mario
it really
Kart 9
needs
should
something
do.
like that. I think it can. I think it can do that. They just got to put the effort into it. But despite all that, I think it's super fun, very solid, and easily one of the best console Mario Kart games I've played in a long time. And I think it deserves its spot where it is. And online is extremely good.
You gotta put the online. That's an A in Kevin's book. The online. Nothing else. The online.
There's no
Yeah, the
characters that are
online
cheap.
mattered during this time, so
I think this was also the game that, quote unquote, I don't know, like a lot of people are saying the Wii U just was not commercially good at all. I do
No.
believe that. I think this was one of the games that like might have
just
saved
because the
it next to
console wasn't
Smash.
good, that doesn't mean the games aren't good.
No, yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like
Like
Mario
they do
Kart
exist
8,
good Wii U games.
yeah, Mario Kart 8 was one of the games that probably helped save
Yeah,
the
I'm not
Wii U.
talking about Mario Kart 8 and Smash 4. Like they do exist.
I mean, look at the Wii U library prior to Mario Kart 8. Literally, like from 24, it took him 2 years to get such like a big title out there. Like before then, they were dry on titles.
I think it was just New Super Mario Bros. U in my eyes. I think that was pretty
There's
decent.
Pikmin 3. There's Sonic Lost World.
Nintendo Land, maybe. 3D World,
Oh,
Nintendo Land.
you. I don't fucking know. Oh, the Wonderful 101. I don't know. I'm trying to pick out titles.
Tropical Freeze came out, I think, after Mario Kart.
No, it came before actually. I think it came in 2014 of February.
Yeah, it came out 2014, early 2014. So yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
So
Sean, Noah.
I never played it. I never had a Wii U.
never had a
Oh yeah.
All right. So, Germany's apparently gonna hate me again because Mario Kart 8 is the high school Mario Kart game where me and my local friends would get together and play a lot of it. And when they started adding DLC, we always like play the fuck out of it. Sort of like we do with the booster pass, only more exciting. I like Mario Kart 8 quite a bit. It's a very, very good game. It's just a good game. Everybody said what they needed to said. It was one of this and Smash 4 were my high school games when playing with friends.
Same.
So,
My God, I feel old.
Yeah.
my thing
I was
is,
in college when these came out.
Yeah. Jesus.
You made me feel old, Noah. Thanks.
You're
And then
welcome.
Kevin's older.
Damn. Fucking put him on the spot, why don't you?
No, Sean, just imagine
No,
this.
not even college. Like my first few years of my job, I think.
Hey,
No,
What
Sean, just imagine this. Someone probably played Mario Kart 8 Wii U like in 5th grade, and like they probably already fucking graduated with a high school degree, and since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is out, like.
That is
ninth grade when we
very.
played that.
wait, hold on a minute.
That's very
When
true.
did this game come out?
2014.
2014.
And Mario
2013.
Kart Deluxe came out in 2017, I think.
Graduation, yeah, boy.
This came out in 2014.
Yes.
So someone could have been in 5th grade and then graduated.
Like how like when,
Graduated
by the time
middle
they
school,
graduated high
maybe.
school, like I'm saying, like by the time they graduated high school, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like they're still in the Mario Kart 8 era. Like there's no Mario
Can
Kart
time
9.
just stop?
Uh,
Fucking off.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, because like there's no new era of Mario Kart. We're still stuck at 8.
Fuck you, John. Now I feel older.
You want
Like,
to
it was
crazy?
a tweet I saw.
Think about this shit. 10 years ago, the Wii U, I think, came out.
Stop.
were-
Stop.
Yeah, I was
Stop.
in
8th grade.
8th grade. Yeah,
Stop.
kind of to piggyback off of Noah though.
I will give you $1 to stop.
well, the video's over because I'm a cheap fuck. Bye. No.
Sean, that's like 5 minutes of work there.
I will fucking kill you.
Hey, no, it'd be an hour. Come on.
When Noah heard
Oh my god, $1 per hour.
if you think like
What sweatshop do you work
I
at?
don't know.
15 years ago, Mario Kart DS came out like real quick. No, a year before that. That was like 2005 Nintendo's.
Killing you next.
Sunshine came out in 2001.
Killing you next.
But to really piggyback off Noah, like you did mention that you said this was your high school game.
Yeah.
Locally, yeah, for you it was. For me, this was my high school game online. So like I would come
Yeah.
home
I mean,
and be like,
that was a benefit and a curse for me is that I didn't have any online friends because, again, nobody bought the Wii U. But, like, I was and still am that friend. You know, that friend that has, like, all the game systems that nobody else wants to buy. I'd be like, oh, Noah's got Smash. I'm just going to go play with him. I'm not going to buy it. And same with Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Gotta hate being that friend. I waste so much money on these fucking assholes.
You're the sugar daddy. I get it. So,
like
we're
the
going
Wii U era was, albeit the Wii U commercially wasn't a good console. Like I still hook up my Wii U, dude. All those virtual console games, the memories I have logged into that. I still look at my friend list and I still see people who haven't logged on in like almost like 7 months, 8 months.
I know, right? I mean, I'll do a fucking Mario Kart 8 Wii U session and we'll do battle mode. It'll be a new next video idea.
Please. No,
And
don't
now,
do
hashtag John Cancel just spiraled out of control.
that. It's trending on Twitter. Fuck.
It's the first time you've been trending ever.
Yeah. I mean, the Wii U era was something else, but I'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, one in the video game consoles tier list someday. But anyway. Alright, up next we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god, Daiki still hates this game.
What?
I mean,
Really?
No.
No,
Wait,
he doesn't.
He put on D tier for a second.
What do you mean?
this.
What do you mean?
Okay,
What do you mean
there it
a
is.
second?
There it is.
Wait, no, that's you, Noah. What the fuck?
I'm still fucking petty.
Oh my god, I thought it was Daiki at first. Like, wait, okay.
Wait,
Alright, Daiki, what made you like Mario Kart 8 now?
Like way more.
Okay. So, there's one big reason why I liked this game a lot more than the original Mario Kart 8. And I might as well just get it out of the way. It's mainly because of you guys. Because
oh, he likes us.
really likes
That's
us.
adorable.
Yeah, fuck you, Noah.
All right, guys, let's get Daiki the Mario Party session.
And
Change
the
the mind.
reason why it's so low is because of you guys.
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, like the biggest praise that I have for any Mario Kart game is, you know, being able to play with others, and you know, it's a huge reason for why I love these games. And you know, despite some of my opinions of the original Mario Kart 8 still being in this game, I can easily overlook it just to have a good time with others. I mean, the positives in this one from the original game, I actually really do like. Like, they brought a few characters back, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure Bowser Jr. was added.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Yeah.
King
And
Boo,
Road
I
Dragons.
think.
And the Squid Kids.
Yeah.
And Link.
And Breath of the
No,
Wild.
Link was DLC in the
no,
original
Link.
game.
Oh no, right.
Yeah. Most of the stuff that you would expect to be in the game is already unlocked. So, like, they even had a 200cc, which I thought was really interesting. Is there anything else? They had a couple new carts as well. Did they have the dual item thing in the original or
No.
No, it didn't. You can hold one item.
Okay. Other than that, yeah, it's mainly only so high up because it has a few exclusive features that it doesn't, and also I get to play the game with others. So yeah.
Literally just got back from the bathroom when I missed.
Okay. So,
Speaking of that, I gotta go too. So BRB.
okay. Well, Noah, you can go bitch at the game now.
I'm still bitter about this game.
Yeah,
Why?
let's hear wait. Oh, all right, you can explain why you're wrong, and I'll be right back.
All right, you better be quick because I don't want to hear him talk anymore.
I'm still here, by the way.
Shit. Now it's awkward.
I love hearing about me, you know.
Fuck yeah, we found out.
I love Kevin.
Marry him then. I'm gonna be honest. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like realistically speaking, I would put it like right here, and I will. But like I don't know. I actually kind of prefer the original Mario Kart 8, just because. Just let me fucking finish my sentence, you fucking hippie.
That sounds horrible.
All right, look.
Yeah, you tell him.
I know.
You tell me.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is an improvement of Mario Kart 8, somewhat. For me, like
better.
it may be the better version of the game, but there's some little things about it that I don't like, and the big thing I don't like about it is that Mario Kart 8 OG, it feels like a brand new Mario Kart game, while Deluxe feels like it's the same game, only they added stuff, whether for better or for worse.
Well, it's called Deluxe for a reason.
And I understand that, but what makes me dislike this game, and ultimately I honestly believe I would put it here, even though I think it deserves to be here, so I'm just going to leave it down here because it pisses more people off, is that this is the reason why... Actually, you know what? I could just end my conversation and say, hey everybody, what game is left on the list? Because that's the most recent Mario Kart game. Yeah, think about that for a second.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, they forgot to put Home Circuit on that list.
Oh yeah, Home Circuit is
like,
down here.
like, look at Tour. That's the most recent fucking Mario Kart game.
Yep, and that's the game
And
I
this came
played
out 5 years ago.
But yeah,
Actually, no, it's
exactly.
actually Home Circuit, but yeah.
Like,
It's like GTA 5.
I have personal vendetta against Deluxe because we should have gotten Mario Kart 9 by now, and I'm honestly not a big fan with a lot of the changes. You know, battle mode is better. I agree, but it's still not battle mode that I like. Like, the Bloom Battles is still not as good as it used to be.
I know.
You know, Shine Thief, Shine Thief's okay. You know, all of it's okay. You know, people praise Renegade Roundup. I actually don't like that game at all.
I don't like you.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. I don't like me either.
Oh.
I actually hate the double item box that this game adds, because you're just getting more items, which means whoever's stuck at first is never going to go down, because they'll probably have like 2 bananas on them to protect them, or a super horn. So I actually don't like it, because like the thing that made the double item system in Double Dash better is because you could swap those items. Like, you can choose which one you want to use and which one you want to save. But in here, you just have 2 items, and you have to fling it whenever it shows up in the front.
Yeah, I agree on that.
So, not a big fan about that. Honestly, God. Like, the reason why I put it at D, even though I would realistically put it right here, is because I'm so sick of Mario Kart 8. Like, I look at the Wii U version, I'm like, this is a brand new experience. And I look at Deluxe, which is a bigger experience, but not necessarily a new title-worthy experience, you know, substitute. I completely understand the reason for this is because nobody bought a Wii U. I 100% understand that. But as somebody who did buy a Wii U, who did experience its library, Deluxe doesn't do it much for me. And Well, Daiki is right that a big reason why it should be better is because I can actually play with you guys. The problem is I don't like any of you guys. No, I'm kidding. But
Fuck you and this video, dude, bitch.
I don't know. Like, it's just not the kart racer. Like, it's honestly kind of in the 7 category, but not as bad. Like, I would rather play an older game than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's just how I feel.
So for me, when it came to 8, I was literally like going back and forth, and it was like, do I like Wii more, or do I like 8 Deluxe more? Because I agree with Noah, and I'll piggyback on this just to say I played Wii U first. I experienced Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and I was like, this is great, it's amazing. When I saw Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I was like, what is this? Where's 9? Because I think we were all like speculating, like, oh, 9 is going to be a thing, right? But it was just Mario Kart 8 with 3 new characters who we've already seen in games before that should have been in the original game, on top of a battle mode that should have been the original game, and plus Splatoon, because Splatoon just popped off on Wii U, so that was a big deal, right? The only thing that makes this game better is the fact it's just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like what the name says. You have everything unlocked, track-wise. Characters are already unlocked. The only thing you have to unlock is the carts, or the card parts, whatever, right? So I think the only thing is just the fact I put in enough time in Mario Kart 8 already, so it's kind of like I want another Mario Kart. Like, it is a fantastic Mario Kart at the end of the day. It's still the Mario Kart 8 that I play on the Wii U, and I enjoy that Mario Kart. The only thing is, I want a new one. I want something new. I want different tracks. I want different graphics. I want a different everything. I don't want the same game. It feels like what Sean said. It feels like GTA 5 at this point. Like, especially with the booster pass that came out. Like, we're gonna be playing this game until 2024, probably, more than likely.
You don't have to.
Well, they're gonna be milking this game until 2024. I can't say we'll be playing it, but they'll definitely be milking it because they said this booster pass is gonna go on to the end of 2023.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so we're not gonna get a Mario Kart for tops 3 or 4 more years.
I hate the Switch.
Oh, that does suck. Holy shit.
Yeah. So for Mario Kart 8, I put this as one of the best Mario Kart games out there in terms of content, the variety, and vice versa. The character roster, I mean, it sucks, but whatever. I mean, it's not Mario Kart 7 bad, but it's missing. Okay, let me rephrase this. Actually, that sounds bad. Okay, so the character roster has improved from 8. We got the missing characters back, but we're still missing Birdo,
Gross.
Diddy Kong,
Gross.
and
2 characters don't like.
You say Diddy Kong's gross?
Yeah, he's probably got fleas on him.
Oh, you.
He is a monkey.
Oh, but Daisy's better than Rosalina. Just gonna put it out there.
I mean, you're okay to have that opinion.
okay to
I
be
like
wrong.
her a lot.
It's okay
Yeah.
to be wrong.
so
I mean, you're wrong, but I like Daisy. I like her a lot. She's a runner-up. I fuck her.
Oh, it's escalated.
so
Only
Switch Works is such a massive.
Only
improvement.
fuck. Jesus.
Jesus Christ, no.
So it's a massive improvement only because they fixed the mechanics. They got rid of fire hopping. They made the drifting.
I don't know what that is.
You drift, and when you get exhaust or flames from your pipes, then you just start hopping like crazy.
Yeah, you get a crazy acceleration, or
That's weird.
you get faster speed from that. It's an
That
expert.
sounds dumb.
We on the Wii U.
It's on
like
the
an
Wii U.
STD.
It's a Wii U version only.
Fire hopping? Why does that sound? God, I got the fire hop.
But, yeah, and also they made the drifting better by adding a level 3 mini turbo boost now. It has purple sparks now. I find that really cool actually. I hope they bring that over to future installments. And then
If there
I like
is
that- I
future
like
installments.
old.
If there is future installments.
We got tour and home circuit.
Please die.
But, so yeah, and I really like the double item system because it sucks in Mario Kart 8. You can only hold one item. Even if you hold the banana behind you, it would still count as
You got twice more and twice the fun.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Noah hated that, Kevin. By the way, he
That
hated
was surprise banana.
But that's very helpful, though.
But
Stupid.
although I do agree with Noah, I wish you can swap the items like you do in Double Dash. I thought that'd be pretty cool if it was possible, but sadly it isn't. But it is what it is. And And like they have Boo. They brought Boo in as a returning item.
I
Since
almost thought you said boobs.
no Boo.
They got boobs. S rank.
Ha!
Wait, I
Best Mario Kart game ever.
I was wrong about this game.
And for the longest time, even though this is an overdue edition, we are getting new tracks, which is something we've been wanting because I mean, yes, they added some differences, but it was not enough, like, that stand out. I mean, it's just that it was on a much more successful console, and it was accessible to literally everyone. Like, this game could not stop selling. Like, it still sells crazy to this day, and I don't think any game will top Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's sales because it's like the best-selling Mario Kart game in history. It topped fucking Wii. Like, Jesus Christ. And the fact that this game will have, like, almost 100 tracks, like, I think 98 tracks? 92, 98? I forgot the number. I'm too lazy to do math, but...
It's
48 times 2. What's 48 times 2?
It's 96.
96.
96, yeah. The fact we're getting 96 tracks, even though at this time of recording we have yet to see the other 40 tracks, but it's just crazy to think about. I know they're all retro tracks, but some of them have felt new lately. Like Cocoa Mountain felt quite newish. I mean, we're getting tour tracks as well, which is awesome. Even though you can question about the art style or the graphics, how they're a little simplified compared to the game, how it's a little realistic. But I mean, it's whatever at this point. I mean, it looks fine as it is. Actually, I mean, it looks fine on TV, so it doesn't look that ugly.
If you want to be technical, they're all tour tracks.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, with 8 Deluxe, it's such a fun time, and I do agree. I can understand Noah there, but by being tired and burnt out of the game. I was too at one point, but then the fact that they're gonna add DLC is like, okay, I'm ready to hop in.
They're gonna add DLC 5 years late.
Yeah, I know.
That's fair.
Although the downside is that, I mean, yeah, we only have 8 tracks to play around on, and like we'll probably play with them for like a week or two, and then stop playing it until the next wave comes out. But Nintendo somehow managed to bring us back to Mario Kart 8 land. So, yeah, I mean, I just want to know how Mario Kart 9 is going to top this, or the real next entry. How are they going to top over 96 courses? How are they going to top I mean, they can easily top the character roster, but the graphics, the art style, I mean...
That's a mystery we must
I'm gonna
wait on.
I'm gonna give you a short pessimistic answer. They're not.
I know.
No, we're gonna get 3 people in one cart.
Oh yeah, triple dash.
They'll make speed in Mario Kart 9. Wait, here, Mario Kart 9. They'll make speed 999.
A minute where it's Mario Kart Triple X.
Oh yeah, 3 ways.
Oh yeah, that's what Daddy likes.
Whoa! I'll be Mario Kart 30
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. All right, then.
I'm scared.
All right.
You should be scared. You'll learn when you're older.
Dude, I'm going to be about late 20s the next time we get another fucking Mario Kart.
So anyway,
I'm gonna be 30. Oh my god, I'm gonna be 30.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Well, I'm old. So anyway, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The reason why I put for S is the same reason why I say before. Well, the DLC tracks that are coming out are pretty awesome. The characters, it's like basically whatever things you paid for as the DLCs and the characters in 8, you got in 8 Deluxe. So apparently it's like you wasted your money or anything. So
Yep.
there was that. But I don't know. Like I like the whole things that they kept in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, as well as the challenges and stuff. But it's fun. I really enjoy, as of right now, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And the funny thing is that I'm glad I actually bought myself a copy of this, because when I moved out, I left it where I used to live. And then recently when I went to Nintendo New York a few months, I think like in January around my birthday, I was like saying, you know what, let me get it just for the hell of it. And then boom, new DLCs came out. So I'm like saying, wow, good thing I bought it. So it was a pain in the ass to get all those 3 stars in all the classes, but I mean, it's still fun to play nonetheless. So
It's fucking cool Mario. Oh yeah, it's fun to play.
but yeah, I'm just glad that I got it again. So
Yeah.
that I have of my own.
Your game, not theirs.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yes.
You own it.
Yes, I do, John.
It's yours to keep.
Okay, John, we get it.
Endeavor.
What the fuck is going on?
It will sleep with
I
you
don't
overnight.
know. We've been here too long.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
The
feel
like
Mario Kart Tour, I don't know if we're
something?
talking about it or not, but I put it
Hey,
as
who
NA.
hasn't gone yet?
Oh,
Sean?
I put it as NA because I never played it. I heard about it, I'm like, eh.
Sean and Kevin, they haven't talked yet.
Yeah, I haven't talked about it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so this is obviously Mario Kart 8 for Wii U that plus more, and it's for Switch, so it's already instantly better. Also, the fact that yes, the DLCs that are coming out was a huge shocker, and it's a huge improvement and very welcome addition to it. Um, actually the reason why this game is going to be at like my solid tier, but I put it up in top tier fantastic because of how I don't know. Wait, hold up. I'm echoing for some reason.
Mike.
What?
Yeah, I'm echoing for some reason. Oh, never mind.
It's not me.
No, he's not.
Oh no, there we go.
It was you.
Whoever fixed
It was?
Yeah.
Except for guilt now.
Anyway, all right. Anyway, like this game really like changed my mind about it because like I never was a fan of the whole 200cc when it came out. 'Cause, holy god, it was super tough. But then I replayed it as soon as like the DLCs got announced. Whatnot, I really wanted to get back to it because there was a lot of hype going into this game. Holy god, it was so much better now than it was back then. Like now it's like I would definitely wouldn't mind doing 200cc now and then because like it feels so fluid now. It's so fast and it's so fun. Like now that I gotten a lot of practice, and didn't even wasn't even that long to like get used to. It was like what, less than an hour?
I don't know.
And yeah, it took me like less than an hour to get used to like the 200cc, and it works just fine. And not to mention though, another thing that really changed my outlook on this game is John Sessions. Like, really appreciate him letting me back into the game, and I definitely am not the top player there, but I feel like I've improved so much more than I've ever had in that game my entire life, and it made me feel really good about myself. I even like got top 3 in like a Grand Prix and like won an actual race, so it felt really special. I really felt good about myself. It really made me feel special knowing that I'm at least tolerable at the game. Um, and I finally managed to like, despite all those like crazy like stats that I had to deal with and what part combination I had to find, I finally found the right ones thanks to Jack for suggesting it. So that really gave me a confidence boost, and the new tracks are really fun right now. I think Cocoa Mountain is better than it is here than it is on 64. The Ninja one is very challenging, but it is a fun kind of challenge though. So I really like that new track, and they added the new tracks in Tour, which I like also. And there's just a lot of good stuff about it. Like playing online is fun. Feels very good, just like the original is. Except you can take it wherever you want to go. You can go outside with it. Well, I would say you go outside with
Like
it.
a nut you can take outside.
You can play like locally.
Or you can take it into your bedroom and hook it up to your TV.
Did no one catch me? Alright, no one catch me.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing.
I know it's a
that-
nuke. It's a revolution.
Like a nut you can take outside. That commercial is terrible.
Yep.
Uh,
All right. Well, I love this game very much, and I can't wait to play it again. I'm just waiting so desperately for the new tracks coming up in the second pass.
So, honestly, people joke about it, but genuinely, the best way that you can compare this game is it literally feels like the GTA 5 of Mario Kart, and the fact that functionally it's a great game. It's one of the best to play. It has great online. It looks good. It was like, just really good in general. But people are nostalgic for old titles. And when the fuck is the next game coming out?
Yeah.
The sad part is GTA's coming out first. How the fuck did we get here? Like, what the both you motherfuckers have been around for 2 console generations. You better have a new fucking game.
I mean, GTA 6 is in development. They confirmed
I
it.
know, but that's the first one to come out. Like, next we need Mario. We need Mario Kart next. But point is, it's still a very fun game. Like, it's very streamlined. It's basically just like, it's improved from what I hear from original 8, which I never played because it's on my never played list. But I just really enjoy playing this game. Like, even though the more I play it, the more I realize that honestly DS is probably my favorite, and also realize that I'm more of a Crash Team Racing person. But I mean, it's a good time to play. But this game has a similar problem to 7 in the fact that it feels a little soulless. Because of the fact of the way that it's being milked so much, like it's literally that one Markiplier meme of, "I can milk you," just Nintendo going to milk this fucking game, and dear Christ, they are, because this game came out like 5 years ago and they're still making content for it. Oh my god. Anyway, the game's good. Like, obviously I put it in S tier because I really enjoy it, but actually I'm gonna put it below you. But I really like it.
Alrighty. Now it's time for the final game, and unfortunately there's no,
Never played
holy
it.
shit, this
it.
game.
Nope.
This is the last game, yep.
This is a mobile game. I
Never
don't
played
care.
Let's see, never played.
I am F tier.
Yeah, I don't have an F
Anyone
tier,
play it?
but I'll put it in.
It is okay.
Alright, so I guess it's just me and John then.
So this game
Is crap.
It is crap. It is a pile of dog shit.
So awful.
I am sorry, Super Circuit and Super Mario Kart, but holy shit, Tourist Control is awful.
Yeah.
It makes my finger uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
Like,
There's no comfortable way to play this game. There's literally not.
That's what I heard.
The greedy microtransactions, the annoying play to win. Like, I know it's a gacha game, but holy shit, this gacha game is stressful. Like, it made me stressed because of how many requirements for me to get rewards in in-game currencies and such without having to spend $1 on it. It is ridiculous. And the fact that this game caused like a legacy to like where Nintendo focuses its priorities on rather than a mainline console game, it's like why? Like they put so much effort to a damn mobile game. I mean, granted,
So
the
many
tracks are
characters,
cool.
so many costumes. Not in 8 Deluxe, no, in this fucking phone game.
It's ridiculous, honestly.
It's just
I
more
mean,
upsetting.
more power to you if you like this game. Cool, but I don't know. I cannot I used to enjoy it decently. I had a fun time at its early lifespan, but later down the line, it just stresses me out, and it's like, I can't play this game. I tried revisiting it again, and it's like this isn't really that fun. I'd rather just wait for the booster course packs for Mario Kart 8 because you can actually play with it with a real controller. And it's on a console. So, it feels nice. I mean, granted, what they've added is pretty cool, but god damn, they better put all this much hard work and effort into the next mainline Mario Kart game. God damn it.
Yeah, as somebody who's played a lot of phone racing games back in the day, I remember there was a Sonic racing game that was basically Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing on phones. There were some Crash Bandicoot racers on phones, and they weren't the greatest things in the world, of course not, but I still had fun. They at least controlled well. This game controls like dog water. No matter, it gives you a bunch of the default control is that you hold your phone like you normally do, and you gotta tilt it left and right. It goes on its own, and you gotta flick items up or down. And it doesn't sound awful on paper, but in execution, it's awful. my preferred way of playing these racing games is holding it sideways, and if I have to, tilt my phone. But even then, that doesn't feel comfortable because of the drifting system. The drifting system fucks this game's controls like so much. Like, you cannot properly drift in this game. And I think in this game, they give you like auto turning so you don't fall off the tracks.
Yeah, auto steering. Yep.
Yeah, and I don't think you can turn those off.
The smart steering. Yeah, you can't turn off smart steering.
So yeah,
the game auto accelerates and there's smart steering, so you can't fall off and you can't stop.
And also, the gacha system means you can't get any characters you really want.
It's just an
RNG.
Yeah, like, so let's look at Kevin. Simple little Kevin. He's a big Wario fan. He loves Wario so much. He might make out with him one day. But, like, he picks up this game, and he wants to play as Wario. He fucking can't unless he gets lucky on getting the gacha cost. Like, you start off with a fucking toad.
What the fuck?
And here's the thing. These are not just characters. These characters have special abilities. Like, some let you hold up to, like, 4 items. Some just run faster. Some are just, like...
It's literally an auto runner.
Yes. And you can... And if you want to play multiplayer, you gotta buy its damn season pass. A season pass for a free mobile game.
That's for beta multiplayer. If you want early access multiplayer, you needed the pass. But I don't think it's up behind a paywall anymore. Because me and Jerry played multiplayer once. It was shit, by the way. But
I think I threw up in my mouth.
We didn't pay for it.
And the last thing that really pisses me off about this game is Nintendo is so fucking lazy that all of the booster tracks that we're getting, all of those tracks are from Tour. Ported and refined, admittedly, on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's why these tracks look fucking weird. That's why these tracks don't resemble its original track in one way or an extreme way. Like people complain about Coconut Mall and how the cars don't move or how the escalators look the way they do. That's like simple bullshit that I don't care about. But like Sky Gardens, I'm gonna be a hypocrite and say I actually do like Sky Gardens the way it is in Tour on the console. But it's not Sky Gardens. If you look at the original Sky Gardens, it's this very complicated track with a lot of like shortcuts for a GBA game. It's not even the same design. Like, you gotta look at a comparison, and all of these tracks are Tour tracks. It's just, if every track wasn't like 5 cents a piece when you put the money together, I probably wouldn't have bought this, even though I got the family plan later on. Because it's so lazy. Like, I agree with John, it's better to play with these tracks on a controller, but I think it's an insult to the tracks they're trying to pay tribute to.
Yeah. I mean, it's still getting strong support to this day, which is cool, I guess, but goddamn, I mean, when will this game die?
Yeah.
The moral of the story is
Never die.
Activision, make better online for CTR, you fucks.
Yeah, please. Oh, wait, what's that? You're trying to move on? Okay.
Fuck you.
You should give an honorable mention to
Make a
Home
new
Circuit.
game then.
Even though it's not on here.
Honorable mention to Home Circuit. I'd probably just put it like... I'd probably give it like a B or an A. I don't know where I put it because... If you're gonna enjoy Home Circuit, you need to have a big living space because, like, I use Home Circuit as a fucking cat toy, basically. Like, my cat loves playing with the circuit cars. Like, I live in an apartment, so I don't have a lot of space to make tracks. I can make like one track and that's it.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Don't get me wrong, it's really fucking cool, but like, you can skip it if you want.
I give it a B rank. Like, I played a bit of it, and it can be fun depending how creative you can be. And like I said, yeah, the big space is important. You know, if you have bigger space, then the more diverse you can make your track. The only annoying part is setting up the track and cleaning it up. That shit is...
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's if you want to go the extra mile like Jack does. Like
Jack-
if you want to be
Jack-
very simple, you could just like place the gates and then create the track and boom, that's it. But if you want to get
Yeah.
creative with it, then yeah, taking it apart will be a bitch.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've seen people put a lot of hard work into making the tracks very alive at home circuit. Like people make really good creations like out of their time, which is actually crazy. They put more spectacle in it, which I am impressed. And they've got some fair updates. I mean, there's an update where you can play the game split screen now.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
that's really cool. That means I can play the game with my dad, who's really big into RC cars.
I mean, the technology is really cool. I like how like it's actually pretty fun if you're playing with the right amount of people, or at least just have a big space to really create the track. It can be fun at times, but it doesn't really. I wouldn't say it's like better than the Mario Kart games, or at least like the mainline ones. But it's good for a spin-off. It's worth the time if you know someone who has it.
Yeah. I really wish they made more characters for that game. Like I know they updated the game where you can like play as like Peach or Toad on like the TV, but I kind of wish they made actual cars for those characters. Because poor Kevin, poor innocent, lovely Kevin.
I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about it. I don't even have the game. I wasn't even planning to get it.
But if he was to get the game, there is no Wario car.
Listen, I've recently been playing Sonic Forces Battle Run, which is a much better and fun game, and I got Shadow the next half an hour.
Lucky,
and he's one of the super rares.
You lucky son of a bitch.
I know.
Couldn't even get Metal Sonic. I'm pissed now.
Oh,
but
I'll pretend to care.
So I really could care less about no fucking Mario Kart 4. Whatever the fuck Elliot's playing. Sorry, Elliot.
Peripheral that looks like it's from the fucking SNES days.
No, I'm talking about home circuit where the toys.
Yeah, it's like a peripheral basically.
Yeah, there's no Wario in home circuit, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wasn't gonna get it regardless because of those microtransactions, the way they use it, because I did hear about it. But now that I'm hearing this, my level of uninterest has just increased tenfold.
So Noah.
Yeah.
Eli.
What about Eli?
His picks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are they gonna know the video?
Yeah, it'll be edited at the end of the video.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to read what he said or not.
Yeah, tour's garbage.
Yeah.
No one
I don't know. I'll
played
decide
it,
how I do
May
it.
God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all we got for Mario Kart games tier list. I think by a ratio, I think Mario Kart Double Dash is the most popular Mario Kart game in this group of people.
Which one?
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh yeah.
Between everybody together, I think Double Dash is the most popular one.
Yep.
Although DS is also up there, so
Yeah, it is.
Kevin,
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, and Deluxe.
sure. But anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for listening to this this fucking mistake of a series. Join us next time for whatever topic comes in the future. Until then, I'm Noah the Anabanicue. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Later.
Good night. Go to sleep.
Good night. Goodbye.
I'm not even going to bed.